too.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Hey. Good. Perfect, dude. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to double check over here on the phone. Make sure the YouTube is clipping like it's supposed to.
Hey, look at that.
It's nice to, yeah, folks will come in. Ethan RC, what's going on? Hey, we are live on the YouTube channel right now. New folks, Pilot Ryan Media YouTube channel. Good to see you. This is the live stream. We do this once a week, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to do it Instagram Live at the same time. Farmer Man, what's going on? You say you're here first, but there's about 10 of them on Instagram. Mary Boozer, Brian Chambers, Brad B. If you keep it closer, you'll be able to see the comments, though, Bobby.
Oh,
Wild Bill, Kevin Farros. So apparently it's working. So I don't really need to get into the YouTube of it. Instagram Live, we are happening. Jack Hawk, what is up?
sweet. Now I can see everybody's comments.
Nice. Yeah, get in here, Bobby. I got to run upstairs and get
good?
my phone charger. You've got to monitor all these.
So much to look
I always know what I'm going to say until we get here. Right? I know what I'm going to say until we get here. There's Instagram Live. What's up?
What up?
Instagram Live.
Oops, they're crooked.
No worries. The chat's on fire on YouTube. Crazy Aces. Got to get a Havoc. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Well, Sean Gallagher, what's going on? Dave's RC. How did your Havoc flight go today, man? I didn't get a chance to watch it, but Dave's RC took up his e-flite Havoc today, and I think he had a good time. That's the vibe I'm getting from the universe. Let's see. Did you guys see the meme from last night?
I did.
Yeah. Ventral fins, the lady screaming, and then the cat is me. Vertical stabs. So funny. Meme. Dave's RC, what is up? Notifications working good. Bledsoe Trains, Farmer Man,
Wild Bill, what's up?
Mr. Drone Nut, Jeb Bab, Race 22 Crew, RC Flyer, Wild Bill, George Watts, Sean Gallagher, Brian Chambers, Josh Weaver. What's going on, Josh Weaver? Thanks for the links. I haven't had a chance to check it yet, but that's my next deal. I want to get a video capture card so I can do some of the things with the simulator and also it's not ventral fins unless they're on the bottom, and then you use the simulator and also Institute. Yeah, Kevin Jones. I tell you what, if TikTok keeps going strong, I'll be able to go live there too, and it's crazy over there. I tell you what, TikTok is like your look into the universe, and if anything, don't be mad at millennials. Feel bad for them because the world they have to grow up in is cuckoo. It's nuts. Could you imagine dating and being a kid and a teenager with all this social stuff? Oh, it'd be a nightmare.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure
I get my feelings hurt and all I'm doing is marketing. I mean, could you imagine like putting your whole existence on this thing? Eric Quinn, Josh Weaver. Show number 67, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot of shows. That's a lot of shows. I do the math on the months, but I'll hurt myself. So I'll skip it. The Havoc Racer was awesome. And I'm going to wait till Dave Kowalski gets in the room to talk about the Havoc because it is his plane. He sponsored the episode. And that video, it's wrapped as far as the flight goes. But I'll tell you this, it's not over because Dave's going to come in a full-scale 182 and pick it up. You guys are going to hate me for this one, but there's some weird stuff going on with YouTube that I've heard from other content creators that you guys wouldn't be really picking up unless you're like heavy into YouTube. And unless you have a big channel, you really don't have much to lose. But I definitely feel like I have more to lose than I want to consider. So this is really, there's been people's chats getting crazy and people losing their Google accounts over emojis.
Really?
Yep, YouTube's acting like it's spam. I think it's some kind of glitch. But you got to spare the emojis this time, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Which to me hurts my feelings because it's the best round of applause that I mean, the round of emojis, like I feel I invented this.
That's nuts.
It's crazy, but I heard it from a guy, and I believe it. So the cord's still showing, and I don't care. That's fine. my umbilical cord's still showing too, and I don't give a rip. Yeah, I don't have a problem with young people. There's a lot to learn from them. A lot of them are suffering, though, from their parents' entitlement. But Ethan RC, was it you who were telling me? I mean, Farmer Man, I just said ease up on the emojis, and then you go killing it. Please. Don't. I'm telling you, it can screw up my channel potentially, and it could screw up yours. That's what was happening, is that accounts that were doing it were getting marked as spam, and we're losing their accounts.
Oh, jeez.
Not me, but I don't want it. So, Farmer Man, like, turn the volume up. Bro. No more emojis. Guys, I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't that way. So, show 67. Bobby, I'm getting my phone charger. Talk to the people.
What's up?
Instagram. Get in there so they can see you too. Oops. Hey, Instagram folks, this really goes down on YouTube. Pilot Ryan Media YouTube channel. Go there right now. Show 67. We do this every week. Hop in the chat where we can see you. It's so small on our phone right here. It's hard to see you. We're going double down.
It's hard to read the comments.
You can't see him.
No.
All right, Broseph. I'll be right back.
Battery's going low on there, too. There we go.
And when that happens, we're done.
Oh.
When the battery's done on Instagram, they got to leave.
We've got 20%.
They got to come to YouTube.
Everybody better come to YouTube. Emoji Technical Service Bulletin. That's a good idea. What's up? What's up? Jack Miller. Jeff's Custom RC. We have 64 in the room already. That's pretty good. So what's everybody been up to? Snowing, blowing? Anybody be able to fly? Man, there's a lot of people joining already.
That's good.
That's
here,
awesome.
Here, man, you can use that. You don't have an iPhone, do you? It won't work.
Yeah, I have an iPhone.
That's an iPhone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, then the party goes all night.
All right.
Let's see. I'm missing one right here. I got to... the Havoc. Dude, those things are hard to film, dude. Those are hard to film. Watch the RC Sailors on their F-16 and some of the jet stuff they've done lately. They're getting a taste of how hard it is to actually film jets.
Oh man. And then I just saw one of them. I couldn't see it. The comments are going so fast. Someone said something about the Havoc. And yeah, that thing about broke my neck.
Eric Quinn, that would be fantastic.
Can I plug this? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, pick one.
Gotcha. Beautiful.
Nice.
The show
Yep,
goes on.
lightning. Nice. I got to get my wife plugged in.
Gotcha. Papa Boozer, I feel so bad for you. That's so cold. Man. "25 degrees. Holy smokes." Yeah, I don't know what it is here, though. I think it was a high of 43 here today. Dennis, I'm glad you got to get out and fly. I wish I could have. I'm hoping tomorrow. Winds were too bad today. Cold doesn't bother me, but the wind does if it's too strong. It's hard to video in, too.
Well, dude, we went out last weekend and it was crap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was hard.
So, some of you guys, yeah, another 90-degree cross. Trust this computer. Say yes, trust. Oh, man. We might have lost it.
No, we're good.
Whoa! So, some of you guys, yeah, sorry. Some of you guys might remember the story where I talked about losing the parachute Woody. that was connected to the high start. Well, we got him back. I hadn't told you yet, Bobby. There wasn't a lick of footage on it.
No.
Nothing.
Oh my God! All that.
Nothing.
Oh.
So glad to get it back, and I'm like, oh, cool, because Woody had a camera on him, and there wasn't nothing.
I was hoping he got
Nothing.
the Cessna hit and everything.
No, well, we have that from
My view.
your view, and we'll work that into some videos soon. Holy smokes! To Channel 6 RC. Who are you, Channel 6 RC? Changed your name from what? Every Saturday, 67 in a row, Chris Munson, because we are absolutely ape crazy for the hobby and the community. And once I get a hold of something, I don't let go. Is everything sounding okay?
Well, Saturday night, time to sit and chat with the boys.
That's what I'm saying. We got 85 in here right now, and as soon as Dave Kowalski shows up, we're going to talk about the Havoc a little bit. But let's do a test right now on the emergency podcast system. This is only a test. There's a top view of the Havoc. We already put it together on the show. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? What? I'm out of my mind. So, you know what? Let's do. This is what I was thinking about. I always think of these things, and then I forget it during the show. By the way, guys, links in the description of this video to get you to pilotryanmedia.com. Also to get you to Hobby Zone, things like that. Everywhere you need to go. Fireblade, Captain Pilot Ryan. Anyone have a problem with the steering on the e-flite F16 70mm? Yeah, hopefully we're going out tomorrow as well.
Captain Photon, what is up, my friend?
Photon's one of my TikTok brothers.
Really?
Yeah, he's on TikTok.
TikToking together.
Probably
Tickety-tock
at my urging. Let's just say yes. Someone asked me an email if I was doing a live show tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Every Saturday night. Everybody's charging up batteries. Makes my week too. Smash the like and sub button, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, F-15 is on the kind of the long list. Kevin Trappin, what is going on? Pilot Ryan and Bobby K. How's everyone doing tonight? Jeff's Custom RC, what is up? Makes your ears bleed, Ethan RC. I probably will bring it up if I want to, but thanks for asking. I don't know, Fred. That's funny. That's a funny one. Let's see. Kevin Farros, thanks, man. Hey, I see you peeping on the HSD Facebook group. I see you peeping, Kevin. I know what's up. Hey, my guys are the best guys. My buddy John Nunez, I think he goes by Nunts or something on social. He hits me up this week. He says, hey, Ryan, what's your link for RC Jetworks? I'm getting ready to spend some pretty coin. I was like, man, I don't have one, but that's all right. Tell him who sent you, and I'm glad to be part of your journey. He's moving, up into turbines, man. Pumped about getting his waiver.
That's sweet.
And all that stuff. So if you are on Facebook and you're not in the HSD Jets Facebook group, check it out, because that's another one that I'm going to be active in. Bobby too, I'm sure. The neat thing about those is you can fly wet or you can fly with lithium polymer batteries.
Yeah.
Rocky68, you asked me about a jumper T16 on another social media, didn't you? I don't know what that is. Is it a boat? I don't know what that is. Look at that. I'm reading that from here. Can you believe it? Should have been a fighter pilot. So let's look at some comments on the FMS Ranger. By the way, I didn't Your name used to be Christian RC. I got you. Channel 6 RC. By the way, the FMS 1800 millimeter 4-cell Rangers, we told you it was a good time. We uploaded the video on Monday. It's looking at 6,600 views right now. And it's available at fmsmodel.com for pre-order now. And it's like under... It's like $279 or something. I thought it'd be under
that
$3.
Thing's sweet, too.
Dude, let's look real fast.
It's so fun.
But let's look real quick at the brand new upload, Skynetic Havoc Sport Racer, because just dropped that video like an hour or so before this live stream. I wish I could see over there, but there's enough to keep up. You really should jump in on YouTube, guys. If you're new and you follow me on Instagram and you like the posts and stuff, like the YouTube channel is really the main course. The Weird Desk US says, sounds amazing and seems so windy. Great flyer. This is talking about the Havoc.
Oh, man.
Jeff in Lower Alabama. Fun flying plane. Nice going, Team Pilot Ryan Media. Jeff in Lower Alabama. Let's see what else we got. Sounds amazing. Seems to, yes. This video is awesome, Ryan. Thanks so much for sharing it. Let me heart these things right now. Jiminy Christmas. Nice flying skills, Ryan. Nice camera work, Bobby. Appreciate you. Where's the trolls at? Wow, what a rocket ship, says Dennis Farley. That's what she said. Bobby, you all right? Ryan wore your butt out on this one.
Oh, my neck hurts.
Somebody was having fun. Great video. Thanks, Rick. Captain Photon. Fun flight, guys. That little beast wants to blaze. Thanks for the fun. Awesome, man. Great job. Termite 43. Pay It Forward RC. Sweet. Great job, guys. That one is hard to keep up with, even without a camera in hand. Now, I didn't want to go...
Josh Weaver just said the Jumper T16 is a, what does that say? Multi-protocol radio new to the market. Oh.
Yeah, don't know a thing about it. Frankie NV, that's some powerful motor at high-speed pass. It sounds like you're making pina coladas in a blender. With how far that will go towards the stars, that wind could push it a mile over by that time. Fun plane to watch fly. Dave will enjoy it. Josh Weaver. I don't want to talk about the Havoc too awfully much, but I can't help myself. So for a racer, most of the racers to me, I'm not interested at all because they don't look like a real airplane to me, unless it's like a Mustang or a Super Corsair or whatever. Critical Mass, you know, Sea Fury. But this Havoc looks like it's not.
Oh, yeah.
But it looks like it's got Warbird pedigree to me. Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's fast, too.
Nice sport flying plane.
It's smooth. I was shocked for as windy as it was, how smooth it was.
It was really smooth. Yeah, no gyro, no nothing. Yeah. I started, anybody interested, like, watch the video. But the John Noons, I was just talking about you, man. Yeah, watch the video, because what happened was I started with 100% high rate and 70% low, and it was absolutely crazy town on 100%. So made 70% the high and 50% the low. And just like I said, 50% slow speed was kind of mushy, but ripping it up, smooth and dialed in. For authority, I landed and took off at the 70% on that second flight. Yeah. And then we're going to, you know, Dave's going to come get it, so I'm not going to fly it anymore because I don't want to buy him one. Liable will do something stupid. But it was so windy out there. Yeah, it was. And it just didn't care. Thanks for joining the Instagram Live, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how many folks are in there. Seriously, it can't be one.
There's a lot.
But what is that? That's crazy. It looks like one. What's that?
I don't have a clue. Oh, maybe one person waved at us?
I don't know. Something might have happened when the deal. Anybody over there on Instagram still? Is it happening? Surely there's more than one dude in there. Anyway, whatever. Let it roll. So cool. 91, 94 in here. Nice. P51, 20, 35, in on the Havoc says Crazy Aces. Nice. Captain Photon. He's the only guy who follows me on Tik. Let's go old school emoji. F? Yeah, we're not doing emojis tonight. Unfortunately. Farmer Man's dying to fly his F-18 again. Let's see. You are not shunning me tonight. RC Stinger. Hi, Dave RC and Mary Boozer. Hey, RC Stinger. I'm still working on getting you an answer on New Zealand. I know it's taken a long time, but it's a family operation at Hobby Zone, and they just had a grandchild and are hands full watching the other kids. You know what I'm saying? So she's got some emails to answer for me this week as well. And hopefully I get you an answer on that New Zealand stuff, my friend. Also check RC Castle. I actually think there's a bunch of my videos at RC Castle, which is cool by me. IX20. You know what? I really don't have an opinion on it. I'm sure it's fantastic. I love innovation, but I will say this: I have no desire to have an IX12 or 20.
See, I've been wanting the 12, but I still don't need. I
don't
need
need it,
yeah,
man.
They'd
have to give it to me to work, and I'm not sure I'd be able to get to it quick enough. You know what I mean? By the time I get to the 12, there's a 20 showing up. Yeah, Stinger. I don't forget, man. I'm like an elephant. Like, I remember your deal. You're New Zealand. You want shipping from Hobby Zone stuff. We'll figure it out. And again, you won't be able to get the Aero stuff from RC Castle, but you can get like FMS and Free Wing and a lot of other stuff.
Speaking of FMS, that other one was awesome.
The Ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ranger was sick. Do I have any pictures of the Ranger?
Dude, I got comfortable with that right after takeoff.
Yeah, guys, and we're gonna Bobby's flight on the 1800 millimeter FMS Ranger will be coming up probably this week. Eric Quinn got a BAE Hawk 70 millimeter. Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Who all ordered the AL-37?
The airliner. Who got?
And what schemes are you doing?
Yeah, what schemes? Hey, yeah, did you guys see the poll? The poll I put up on Facebook about which one you wanted us to do first, the SU-30 or the airliner. Well, overwhelmingly, the SU-30 is taking, the lead. Many people want to see Pilot Ryan and Bobby K do their thing to the SU-30. So I think there's no other choice but to take up the SU-30 and the airliner at the same time, and the SU-30 shoot down the airliner.
That's probably how it's going to work.
Bledsoe Trains went with Qantas.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
So,
yeah, what scheme did you pick, Bobby?
So what I did is I'm doing a little bit of some fabricating to mine, and I'm making mine a Navy P8. So it should be pretty sweet. I have decals coming from Cali, and I am super excited.
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube, please.
Who is that? Pilot Ryan Media on YouTube. Do it. Okay, Japanese Airlines for Steve. A lot of new faces in here. Welcome to the party, everybody. Oh my goodness, Kevin. I can't get enough of that SU-30. It looks large and in charge. Yes. Tim, thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
And it looks like we're going to be doing what's his business? Lightburner?
Lightburner, yes.
The Lightburner, what's his name?
Yep.
He's sending us some afterburners for those 70mm in-runners that are in
sweet.
The SU-30.
I can't wait. And everybody keeps saying, like, oh, it's smaller than the Free Wing, and it's not. I was looking at the specs, and it's like the same size. And it comes with way more. Everybody's complaining about the price, but, dude, you get air brake, EPO, tons of lights. Like, there's a lot there. Like, a lot.
EPO is great. And I would venture to a lot of folks also will gripe that there's not thrust vectoring.
You don't need
but it's problematic. And dude, the Freewing SU is fantastic. But I've seen you and Mike always having to fix the nose. Well, it's EPS, it's old tech. It's awesome because it's a Sukhoi. But it's pre-alpha,
well, it was
really.
It was like my thrust vectoring would get stuck too. It was
all
a
the
pain
time.
in the butt. But you know what? I enjoyed that thing more without using the thrust vectoring than I did with. And like my F-22, I throw that around hard, and it doesn't have thrust vectoring.
You know what? The guys I know that did thrust vectoring on the F-22, the first thing they do is they're like, yeah, I had to tone it way down.
Oh, I bet.
So it's like, do you need it?
No. I don't think so. But
It looks solid. It looks big. It's twin 70 in runners. The scheme looks amazing, easy to see. So, yeah, I know the Lightburner's sending us one kit. Guniac, who knows? I don't know what we'll do. It's kind of hard for me to want to put the burners on for maidens.
Yeah.
Because I'm so accustomed to showing you guys what you get out of the box.
A lot of those are so easy to install. Maybe we'll do one and then install it at the field
Right.
and show you going back up or something. Who knows?
They left nothing on the table, Josh Weaver. That's right. And you guys interested, go to pilotryanmedia.com. It's a featured product right there at the top of the website, just like the Bigfoot is, which will be coming pretty soon now as well. Speaking of Cessna shapes, right?
Oh, yeah.
We've been flying a lot of them. There's a Ranger for everybody, which is like a Cessna 172, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's the little guy, like 750 millimeter or whatever. It's right there.
It's so small.
It's so little. That's my boys. But we got to film this. So here's a little roundup of what's coming. So this actually has a landing light in it, which is cool. 2-cell power, EPO foam.
It's got big enough wheels to kind of get in grass.
I landed in grass with this one time, and it didn't flip over. I couldn't believe it.
That is
so this is totally my kid's plane, but we got to work it up for FMS 750 millimeter Ranger. We got the 1800 millimeter Ranger. The video's up now. We got another one coming with Bobby on it, and then I was zooming on you too. It looks good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh sweet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of it.
Dude,
yet.
it looks good. It looks good. So yeah, I'll get out Bobby's Ranger flight this week, and then the 1220 millimeter Ranger from FMS is a 3S bird. So 4, 3, and 2.
That's awesome.
On the Ranger. And if you want a civilian 6S, you got the Big Beaver.
Yep.
Who doesn't like that? Don't even. So, Cessna week, right?
Oh, pretty
Do you want to
much,
show them?
Man,
let's do it. We have another Cessna to show you. Now, nobody really calls them Cessnas because of licensing. So they're either called Sky Trainers, Sky Lanes, Rangers. But this is the Dynam version. This is 3S power going up on the bench right now. And it is called a Sky Trainer as well. So let me transition.
Oh, you're good.
Did it hurt when you transitioned? No. So, typical Dynam, there's going to be no foam, but it's going to be packed smartly with cardboard boxes and things like that.
And I got the new handy-dandy receiver in here.
Is that the GPS receiver?
Yes, this is the GPS.
We're going to try that out. Wow.
So, comes with that and then the GPS unit to install.
What?
Yeah.
You're going to do tutorial videos on that, right, my friend?
Yeah. Yep, tutorial videos are coming. And this thing's sweet because
Kowalski, what is up?
Supposedly it has a flight like that return mode on it, so the plane flies back to you if you get freaked out.
We'll try it out. We'll try it out with
We're going to try it.
What is that, a 50-inch Sky Trainer?
Yeah, I think it's 50 inches. Let's see here. Yeah, 50.4 inches wingspan and length is 39.4.
We love some Cessnas around here.
It's got a ton of lights on it, too, which is pretty sweet.
And because it's like version 2 pedigree.
It is. It has flaps, the whole deal, man.
The lights, really?
Yeah.
The lights will have the driver and everything.
I haven't even opened it yet. I mean, it's gorgeous.
The lights will have the driver on them, so the lights will work. Some of them will flash, things like that.
Yeah,
Dave Kowalski, we'll talk about your Havoc a little bit later. We kind of got into it a little bit, but...
Yeah, with this light board on it, too, you can pick what flashes, what stays on. It's pretty sweet.
That's true.
You got a light
John
on top
Nunes,
here.
appreciate you, man. See ya.
You got the flaps, light on top, landing light, wingtip light.
Sweet.
Yeah, this thing's solid. Linkages are already put together for you. Yeah, dude, it's solid.
Nice. I had fun doing the, I think we did the smaller Dynam. I think they call the smaller version of that a Scout.
Yeah, yep, a Scout. Yeah, it could be.
Josh Weaver, thanks, man. I figured out turning off the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it said it was off, it wasn't. So I figured out how to do it.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to fly this thing at dusk. Holy smokes.
Lots of lights, man.
Dude, it even has the tail beacon on it.
Does
Here's
it really?
the tail. Yeah, you even get the tail beacon right there.
And I'm sure this is like a super inexpensive aircraft.
I want to say they're like $150.
Guys, go to pilotryanmedia.com, click BitGo Hobby,
Yes.
and you'll be good to go. You
Yeah.
can go check it out. And they actually come in a whole lot of different completion levels as well.
Yeah, plug and play, ready to fly, and then bind and play. If you have a Detrum, you can bind it right up and go.
That's right. Do you like how I just jumped over there, guys? Shadow Ops, man, I'm gonna look right now at BitGo Hobby and tell you what it costs. And actually,
It's really nice build quality too. Everything
try to
fits,
get you.
I mean, real smooth, and there's no.
See
glue
where
on this either.
Bobby, I can't get out of the way enough.
Oh, you're all right.
for
man.
you.
You're all right.
What should I do? Top right. Let me go top right. All right.
Heck,
Look,
there's
see
no
where I'm
glue
at,
on
bro?
it. Oh yeah, you're good.
All right,
You're
cool.
good. Nice little decal sheet. And
Nice.
it's all stickered. Now, I know a lot of you guys hate water decals. These are stickers, so real simple. And what's awesome that a lot of our Dynam stuff doesn't come with stickers is you can do your custom scheme if you want to, which is really cool. I like to do it quite a bit to airplanes. So.
Pay it forward. What is going on? This is a V2.
Yes.
Dave Kowalski, I know you love Cessnas. Yeah, this is a V2. It's 3S power. And so I want to know if it has a bolt-on shaft. And then the thing is, too, if you don't like the way the driver sets you up on the lights, you can divide and conquer. And because they're not special, they're like the one thing I love about FMS lights is you can wire them into whatever channel you want. It does not matter.
Yep.
With the free wing lights, you can't. They'll burn up. They have to go through where they're supposed to go through. Let's see. I'm looking up the price for you, my friend. Let's see.
Oh yeah, now we got the fuse right here.
So you guys are watching Bobby. That's cool.
If I need to speak up, just let me know. I can't tell if they can hear me or not.
I think you're good, Bobby.
I forgot my headphones at home.
Boing.
Boing.
You know you're goofing off when you're flying and you hear a guy's radio boing like that on the sticks.
Oh, it's bolt-on shaft.
Nice.
So
There is
bolt-on
flaps.
shaft.
There are flaps, John's RC, and they're pre-installed. Show them underneath of a wing, Bobby, when you're ready.
Oh, I can do it right now. Let's hop back to that. So yeah, you get light on top. Oops, what way do I need to go? Light
There
on
you go.
top. You get flaps. All of your surfaces already plugged in.
Look at the flap hinges. Those are cool.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's pretty scale.
They're probably Phillips screws, and like any other foamy,
Yep.
you need to take care of your hinges and all. Let's see, by completion level, let's go.
Oops, I just knocked it off. Oh, that's
The
nice.
cowling, it's magnetic.
Yep, cowling's magnetic, and then also it's got windows, no foam. I know you guys like that because I know everybody hates the foam windows.
Nice.
So yeah, dude, this thing's sweet though. XT60 connector for the battery. It is a bottom feeder. Pops off right there with a magnet for the battery. Yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
I'm looking it up right now. Let's see.
This should be actually an awesome trainer too, especially with this new little receiver and gyro. Yeah, this thing, I'm super excited to try this bad boy out. I haven't had an opportunity yet, and this is going to be a really good plane to do it in.
They're nice and light, and they're so much fun.
Yeah, it should be cool. Should be cool. I love Cessnas, though. I'm a Cessna guy. Any platform. Tail dragger, tricycle.
Yes.
Love them all.
Yeah, they fly so good, and they're actually, it seems like sacrilege sometimes, but they're totally sporty.
Yes. Oops.
No floats, my friend. No floats on this one.
Check it out. Suspension on the gear.
Whoa.
Nose wheel has suspension.
That's new.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I wouldn't expect that. I didn't expect that. So that's pretty sweet.
Here we go.
Nice aluminum landing gear. Wheel skirts already put on for you.
169.
Yeah, that's not bad. All them lights.
169.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, if you don't like the trike, 159 gets you a Bigfoot right now.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, this is the land of the Cessna. You know what? if it's not green or a Cessna, we don't want to do it. Yeah, Lee Davidson, it does have the return to home on it. Bobby and I are going to be working up these Detram products and showing you how to work them.
That's the full wing right there.
That's the full Monty. Can you remove the wheel pants for tall grass?
You certainly can. With 2 Phillips screws you can.
Nice.
Yep.
BitGo Hobby, guys. PilotRyanMedia.com. Click the BitGo logo, and it'll get you to BitGo Hobby.
Yeah, this thing's sweet. I want to put it together, but I don't know if I'll be able to fit it back in the car. Why not?
Yeah, why? Dude, why not?
Oops. If I don't break stuff.
Oh, Raven Rock, what do you mean? Am I that bad? Who's going to piss off Ryan tonight, he says.
What?
Somebody already did.
Here.
Huh?
I said we don't get mad over here.
I'm not that bad. Cessna Ryan Media, says Bledsoe Trains. Coming soon on Pilot Ryan Media, the 70mm Aero Cessna 12-blade EDF. I would love some Cessna Jets.
3-blade prop.
3-blade prop.
And it comes with an extra, which is even better.
A lot of Dynams do, don't they?
Yes, they do. And then, I want to show some guys this light controller, too.
John's RC, here's the really funny thing. XT60 and EC3, I believe they work together. Right? Like, I was flying...
Oh.
Yeah, wait a minute. So, the 1800mm Ranger had XT60s. Remember that, Bobby?
Yeah, Yep.
And I flew them on the smart batteries.
Yeah.
Which are IC3s. They have that pin in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
No worries, they fit. We're all the time, not recommending it, but we fly XT90 and EC5 together on our jets all the time. They fit. If they're a little baggy, you can kind of spread them and make it where there's a little tension and they grip better. So XT60s and EC3s go together in harmony. Have a Coke and a smile. And what did Eddie Murphy say? Don't say it. I know, you're not old enough probably, Bobby. You're not old enough. So what was the other price check I was going to do? Oh my goodness, Raven Rock. Yeah, at the end of the show, Buzzkill. My word. Did you see my meme on ventral fin versus vertical stabs? Like, I was so proud of myself. That was like the first meme I've ever done. Dave Kowischke on Facebook posting, I bought the new Havoc from Motion RC and sent it to Ryan Ramsey so he could do a flight review video on it. I can't wait to fly over in the 182 to Indiana to pick it up at some point and fly it myself. This thing looks like an absolute Seymour. Hoot to fly. Check out the design work on the thumbnail, Bobby. I'm the absolute... I'm like so hood when it comes to this stuff, man. Look at the... I mean, guys, I am telling you. I know what to do, but I don't always have a time to get it done.
Gangster Media.
Pilot Gangster Media. Holy moly. So I am looking for. Yeah, but you never called a dorsal on top of an airplane. Let's see. FMS is what I want to do right now.
Oh, I screwed up and broke that.
FMS model. So we're going to go look at the 1800 millimeter Ranger is on pre-order right now. $279 for a 71-inch 4S powered Killer Diller Cessna as well.
Killer.
Dude, that thing was awesome. Bobby's video will be coming out this week. Thanks, Ryan. First meme at Dave's RC's expense. I'm good with it. Making me famous one meme at a time. Yeah, Dave. That meme has been... You can't get away from it on social right now, and I just thought it was perfect for what was going on. And I hope you got some attention over there because of it. Let's see.
It might be vertical stabs, but Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah, but Epstein didn't kill himself. Let's see. Who's leaving? Lee Davidson. See you later, man. Any updates on the Edge 540? Man, we can't wait to get it up still. That's the update. The update is full-time jobs, and we're lucky to get it done as it is.
Yeah, these job things aren't very fun.
They're not at all. And I keep using this analogy from Gaffigan, this comedian. Like, I can kind of draw comparisons to this joke and what it's like to try to do RC for us. And it's like, the question is this. So you're going to have your fifth child. What's that like? Fifth child. Well, imagine that you're drowning and someone throws you a baby. That's very similar. So, a lot of new folks in here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. This is show number 67, RC Pilots Lounge, a supplement to formerly what was RC Air Training Command. And then after a 5-year break building brand somewhere else, we came back as Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike RC YouTube channel. Captain Mike is now just a spiritual guru who doesn't show up but is still very much a part of the whole thing and always has a spot if he wants to come back, but he's not been around. So, and we're doing other things besides just some of this. We're kind of doing some marketing work for other folks as well. So Pilot Ryan Media seems to be a fitting name for things at this moment, and we're sticking with it. Awesome, Gooniac. That's fantastic. 113 up in here.
Holy smokes.
Channel 6RC says YouTube has a lot of stuff they need to fix, and Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Oh, my goodness. This is the world in which we live.
It's crazy.
I don't care about Epstein either, Fred, but I think the bigger point is why that's not a big sensation when other things are. Look.
Good way of putting it.
I mean, come on. Let's not get into it. It's a crazy world we live in, y'all. Must be something in the air at Ryan's house. LOL. Sounds like you do. Bledsoe Trains and RC, congratulations to you. Also, you guys see my lit up Tail Dragon Sky Trainer? I haven't. You got a lit up, what, not with an afterburner, right? That'd be hilarious. 120, cool. Yeah, guys, afterburner people, we have a lot of work to do. We keep getting them. So we got to do, I'd like to take up this F-18 again.
I've got an F-14 too that might need some.
You got an F-14?
Yeah.
Bobby?
Yes, sir. Might need a couple.
And then we need to do Gooniacs probably.
Oh, yeah.
Because the other guy Lightburner has sent you some too.
Yes, sir.
Well, and man, I'm sitting on one from RC Geek I need to get done too.
Dude, this thing builds super fast.
Does it?
Yeah,
you're the quick. Everybody thinks you're the quickest builder in the world.
Really?
Yeah. Ethan RC, man, that's a nice one too. 55-incher. It's got a suspension nose strut and nice lights as well. Maybe slightly more scale, but it's just a little bit bigger, and it's 3S. Ethan RC, you can get it at Hobby Zone, by the way. You go to pilotryanmedia.com, click the FMS logo, or click the Hobby Zone logo, and you'll get there.
This thing's dope.
Bart, you're 100% correct. Raven Rock Machine and Aviation. There's got to be a Rage Against the Machine joke in there somewhere.
Dude, Rage is going back on tour.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
That should be pretty
I'm sure he's even madder now. Right? I mean, in the 90s, he was pissed. Yeah. And I thought the 90s were awesome. Oh, no. What's he going to go on about now?
I have no clue. I guess we're going to find out.
It's not shameless self-promotion. Is it Channel 6? Is it... I mean, if you can turn a passion into a business, kind of, is it shameless self-promotion to, after you help folks decide what to get, you want them to convert your way? If they're going to get it anyway. Okay. That's the one thing about pioneering some of this stuff, is you look like you're an asshole. But... anybody who had a chance would do it. And they are. Just look around. Bob the Builder, says Mitchell Farley. 121. Keeping it real. And we're still going on... how's Instagram Live?
We're just getting started.
Man, anybody from Instagram Live coming over to the YouTube channel? How do you think we do all the new projects? It's because we turn attention into economy. This is online retail. These folks, all you guys who have channels too, it's the same thing. You guys are driving commerce. Don't get it twisted. It's not because you're cute. It's because your buddies get to see you having fun with something. We're having fun.
Always having fun.
Man, I have fun doing business as well. Michael Brezhnev came across from Insta, and man, I know you. I've seen you around for a long time. Welcome from whence you came. Captain Photon is also a little promiscuous in the way of marketing himself, it sounds like. Peter Batvinis, Wing It in the house. What is up? So just wing it. Let me ask you something. So now that you've seen the 1800 millimeter Ranger fly, what are your thoughts on the FMS Beaver versus the 1800 millimeter Ranger? Just wing it. Go. Let me know. And guys, I appreciate you not... Thank you, Guniak. Yeah, Ray got his F-18 through the Pilot Ryan links. Thank you for that. All you got... Dude. Jeff, you're right. You're right. Fred Barron, thanks.
Well, it's almost done already.
Does Bobby do Windows too? Let's see. Oh, I was waiting for someone to answer me something. Yes, sir. Just wing it. What's your favorite plane right now? I know you were like heavy into that de Havilland. What are you thinking about that 1800 millimeter guy now? Right? And it's 4-cell power. Wait till you see Bobby fly it, dudes. And it's available now for pre-order at FMS Model. That's information. That's not shameless self-promotion, by the way. That's what social is. Right. Have you ever had motor bearings go out after about 20 flights? It happened with our e-flite AT6 Texan.
I had it happen one time too. Dude, that Texan, I'm sorry, but I had issues twice with the motor. Horizon was great and fixed it each time for me. But man, that and the Cherokee too. I think they actually have the same motor. I had fits with that thing for some reason, or maybe I just got a bad one. But I mean, they made it right. But yeah, I don't know what's up with that power system in those.
Here's another bit of information on the T6 and the Cherokee. So a lot of you guys who are just as obsessed as we are can recognize what factory things come from. I can.
Oh yeah.
So the Texan does not come from the factory that we see, the e-flite Mustang, 48-inch Trojan, the Razorback P47, the Corsair. What do you need, bro?
Some pliers. I just can't get the prop on.
Look right by the cone on the F-15. I got some wire cutters that'll kind of have some pliers to them. So those are, let's be real, FMS factory on that stuff, right? The Corsair, the Trojan, the 48-inch Trojan, the big one too. But the T6 and the early P47 are made at the same factory, which I think is a different factory than made the Cherokee. Things like the Conshindo were made somewhere else too. So you can just tell by the hardware, especially when you've flown about everything that's come out in the last whatever years. So that's what's happening. So the T6 is different than the other 1,200 millimeter Warbirds in the way that it's not made at the FMS factory. So who knows what's up with that motor? Could be different. And you know what? Out of all the flying I've done, I probably had one motor go bad on just its own, like lost through a magnet or something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now, I've lost a few that should have been lost because I killed the aircraft. But Wreck-em Roy. Is that a TikTok joke? And the Valiant. I'm missing something. Yeah, I love the T6. Just wing it. Put the T6 on the map. Oh, man. Yeah, I really haven't met a Trojan I didn't like. Ethan RC, what? The 3-bladed prop on this one? Because if you are going for the FMS Sky Trainer, it's got just a 2-bladed prop. It's got suspension on the nose gear as well.
I can't believe this thing has suspension. That's so cool.
Yeah, the Free-Wing Hawk is a spirited little jet. Deuce is wild.
I've never flown that one.
I love the FMS one the most at 80. I like my 90, and I had fun on the 70, but the 80... until you fly one, you don't know. But I saw one in action, actually in the hands of Sean Gallagher, team pilot at RC Jetworks, good friend. And he, he sold me on that one. And then I got a chance to get one like a year later, which is cool. Instagram, what's up? Good to see you. If you want the face on deal, you got to go to YouTube over here. Yes, thank you. Follow the page and all that stuff. Would help to read the instructions. He doesn't need instructions, Tim Bacchus. Had out my e-flite clip wing Cub today. You like that one, Jeff? JCB67 says that would be a prime candidate for a custom paint job. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Might get
one. Michael Brezhnev, 80 millimeter is a good balance of power and economy for the battery. It's a good middle ground, and that shows with the Free Wing and FMS Hawk. Totally agree. I love the 80 millimeter because I can run my 4,000 packs in it and my bigger packs in it. And it's out of the box, got suspension, it's a little bit bigger, and it's an 80 millimeter in runner. So the flight times were a little bit better than what I was used to. Josh Weaver says he just noticed he subscribed to Just Wing It with the bells notifications on, but he hasn't been getting notified.
Jeez, almost dropped that one.
Sean Gallagher's ears were burning. He's chiming in. I expect to have 400 plus flights on that FMS BAE Hawk airframe as of tomorrow's flying day. Yes. Yes. Peter Betvinis, see you later. Thanks for coming by.
Dude, that thing's sweet. It's done.
Are you done?
Oh, yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
Dynam Sky Trainer. Easy to put together, no glue.
Dude, showed off a little, Vanna.
Oh, I was.
Dude, that's a good size.
Yeah.
Is it need glue or is that screw in?
No, everything's screwed in.
See that.
I didn't screw everything in great, but
Oh, okay.
I want to be able to take it apart.
I wonder if those go on the other
They
wing.
might. I was just hurrying through.
Yeah, I get it.
They probably do. Yeah, they do. I can tell right now the way it sits. So I'll have to flip those around, but
Guys, this is a nice, affordable, looking Cessna. So let's see. Let's go regular shot again. Let's do that. See if we can't show it off a little bit in front of the camera. Can you do that?
yeah,
Bring
I
it
got
a little
both the
closer.
landing gear in up front still. But other than that, I mean it's pretty badass.
Nice. And that's a 50-incher.
Yep, 50-inch wingspan, 43 long.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
3S power.
It's pretty decent size.
Bottom feeder.
Yep, bottom feeder.
Even the FMS one's a bottom feeder, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. It's cool too because all this stuff's starting to come with all your control rods and everything already put on. You have to add the tail, but that's no biggie. Has tons of lights. Top ones has your landing light, wingtip lights, and then the tail light, which is going to be pretty sweet.
Ethan RC, you want to see the Bigfoot next to that one? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, smash the like button if you're here, guys. That all helps. And honestly, if you let me go to the top, man. You want to get that Bigfoot in here? Look at this. Man.
Pretty comparable.
It is, right?
Bigfoot sits a little higher up.
Bigfoot sits higher, but look how wide the wing is on the Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger. Oh, Just Wing It. Wait till you see Bobby's take on the Ranger. It'll be sweet. Yeah, it's definitely bigger. Here, I'm gonna switch it and I'm gonna step to the back with you, bro. Hold on a minute. Man, look at that. Hold red. The way you had it. Just the way you had it.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the wingspans are the same.
Yes, they are.
Except the width of the wing is, there's more width on Bigfoot.
Yeah. I guarantee it's going to fly. I didn't bolt the gear in,
Oh, yeah.
but I guarantee it's going to fly.
Dude,
sweet.
they all fly good.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I tell you what, I've been defaulting to on the mixes. I keep going 11% down elevator on half flaps, 22% on full, no matter what size the Cessna is, and it's been working. I haven't had to change them since. Yeah, Just Wing It. Bigfoot's awesome. The lights are amazing. Vortex generators, droop tips, 159. Guys, you decide for yourself what's up. There are a lot of Cessnas to choose from right now.
And they're all good. That's the hardest part.
And they
man.
are all good. And if you go to pilotryanmedia.com, click the appropriate brand link, know that you're helping out this channel. Because when you make purchases through those links on the website or links that I provide in descriptions, this channel earns a small affiliate commission, which is fantastic. And we have to disclose those things. We'll send people places all the time, though, that don't make us money, and that's fine, too.
Whatever
because
helps.
we're blessed, super stoked, proud That battery must have unplugged. Proud of all the hard work to be at this point where these things happen. But the most important thing to me is integrity. It's fun to make some money, to buy these things. But if you guys who have asked me questions, you know for a fact that if you ask me a question, I'll usually ask you 5 to 10 questions back at you so I can give you the best answer. And the best answer is the best answer for you, your situation, your experience, the batteries you have already, and the field you fly at, not whether or not it makes us money.
Yep.
It's the truth is the truth is the truth, and it's always the best policy. So when the right answer earns us something, that's cool. Mm-hmm. When it doesn't, that's cool.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Dave's RC, yeah, talking about the Bigfoot. Dave, what is it? RC Marshall? Air Marshal. RC Air Marshal won a Bigfoot at Dave's RC. So, do you have a link for the SU30 and 6S battery combo? Asking for a friend, LOL. John Nunes, just go to Hobby Zone just go to pilotryanmedia.com, and it's there as well. Yo, man, sit down, Bobby.
I'm trying to bait what else to get.
Well, we'll get there in a second. Let me segue us into it. John Nunes, I'm gonna get you the link right now, cause you're my bro. Let's see. You know you can do it. Just go to pilotryanmedia.com and click the e-flite icon. And it'll take you to the Hobby Zone e-flite list of planes. They have 3 SU30s right there. The bind and fly, the bind and fly with the battery, and then the plug and play.
Dude, that bind and fly with a battery is
a good deal, man.
Yeah.
It's a good deal.
Yep.
Let me know what you end up doing. I had a buddy who's doing a big fancy build with $50 servos. Hit me up, ask me for links. You guys, if it's hard to find, I don't mind helping you find it. You guys know how to find me on social, and I do a lot behind the scenes, and I'm glad to.
I'll have to bring the big Escapade over one of these days. I have a giant scale Escapade.
Do you?
I put that Tomcat 30cc equivalent big electric motor in it. And that's going to be a good one, too, when I get that one out. It's just been on the bench taking a while.
Is that a Balsa deal?
Yeah, it's Balsa. Yeah. 86 inches or something like that, or 80 something.
Speaking of Balsa, it's been like a big thing lately.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
Let's show them a Balsa plane.
Let's do it.
Did you guys ever think you were going to see a Balsa plane over here? Let's show them one.
All right.
What's the wingspan on that thing? We got another. This is a Dynam. This is a Unicorn, right? This is a Dynam Unicorn sport plane pattern ship.
Yes.
That's massive from what I understand, and I'm going to be getting my first look at it right now.
It's an oldie and a goldie.
An oldie and a goldie. It's called the Dynam Smooth. Smooth.
Because it's smooth.
With a V. So if you didn't have street cred when you showed up tonight, you're going to have it by the time you leave.
You do meow.
Because you're getting smoothed out. Let's go top side. And my man John Nunes, while he's doing this, I'm going to hit you with a link. Because...
this thing's so big, I got to make room.
Dude, I can give you a little more camera
No,
space.
you're fine. That's perfect. All right, we got it all, I think. So this is my first time really seeing this thing, too. I opened the box to take a look at it quick because I was super excited
Josh
when
Weaver,
I got it.
but it's probably not the one with my link, bro.
The decals are already pretty amazing.
Yeah, wow, look at that. So does it have the servos and stuff?
So this one does not come with the servos, but it comes with the motor. And what's crazy is, dude, you can put nitro on this. It comes with a gas tank and everything else you need to convert it to nitro if you want. We're going to do electric, of course. And it comes with the electric G601 motor from Tomcat. And this thing's huge. Let's pop this out real quick.
Do it, man. Show us. I'm fishing links.
I mean, it's a beast. Really good quality, too. And you guys can get this all at Bitco Hobby through Ryan's link. Alright, let's see here. I haven't even opened it yet. Yeah. Look at that big boy. It's going to be a good one. Let's see what else we got in the box here.
Yeah, Weaver.
Wing spars. This is your gas tank and all the other goodies right here.
Gas tank?
Yeah, man, you can convert this to nitro if you want.
No, Kawishki, you can still get this plane. What I mean about a unicorn is that it's mythical in its balsa nature and stylings. And Bobby's got more familiarity with balsa than I do, but he was like, on first look, super impressed.
Dude, I'm so impressed with this thing. I build a lot of balsa, and this thing's nice.
Bobby comes from balsa. Both of his parents were trees. Dave's RC's going to bed.
What? To bed?
Goodness sakes. Brush your teeth.
Yeah, dude. Check the finish out on that bad boy.
That looks... dude, I can't wait. I've flown a couple wood planes, and they really do fly.
It's got the servo covers right
very
here.
Neat.
I mean, dude, the control surfaces are massive on this, too.
Balsam.
Balsam. It's ballin'.
Balsam. It's like awesome, but it's balsa.
Yeah.
Balsam.
I am so excited.
Balsam.
I cannot see straight.
And jetsam. Yeah, balsa is harder to repair. And so, you know, the idea is if you're, you know, back in the day, you didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Now you do. So if hey, you want to...
Beautiful fiberglass cowl.
The colors are popping, dude.
Oh, dude, look at the... It's got like the pearl.
For the smooth, go to BitGo Hobby, Dave Kawishki. Right through the Pilot Ryan Media website.
Yeah,
I'll try to find it and put it up too, guys.
Dude,
I'm working hard.
This thing is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Let's see.
I'm so pumped over. I can't. Oh, I'm so pumped up over this one.
We'll fly all winter. We don't care.
Yeah. Man, look at this thing. I mean, those are some big surfaces too. It's gonna be snappy. But this is another one. If you have it toned down, it's gonna be a real gentle flyer also, though. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but they're actually... I can't remember the name of it, but there's another club, I think they're out in California, they're actually using these as a trainer platform.
Okay.
So, if you tone it down, they don't always have to be snappy, and they fly really light. But man, check this out.
Holy smokes, dude.
It's gorgeous.
Look at all that wood.
That's what she said.
Huh.
But I mean, even the colors are just gorgeous on this thing.
Are you talking about the smooth Kawishki? Is that what you're after?
I haven't even...
I got you.
I'm going to pop this open real quick, show you the inside of it. It's pretty sweet. It has some just thumb tabs for on the side that screw right in, hold this canopy on.
Oh, nice. This is the smooth, it's kind of like a pattern ship. Balsa.
Oops, and here I am breaking stuff already.
And there's probably some different completion levels with this or not, Bobby?
This one I'm not sure. I think this one just comes in the ARC.
That makes sense.
Oops.
But did yours come with the motor, or they send that?
There's two different versions. I believe one comes with the motor and one comes without.
Okay.
One with the motor is $339. But yeah, there's the inside of that bad boy.
Dude,
it's
look
nice,
at that.
Man. I mean, it's gorgeous. Everything, all laser cut wood. I mean, it's really nice. The canopy's pretty sturdy.
Dude, it's auto-correcting snooze for me.
Snooze?
Yeah, like on your alarm clock.
Really?
Yeah, I'll find it. Son of a gun.
Yeah, this thing's pretty sharp, though. Pop these back in here. Oh, well, that's nifty. I just saw something, too, that everybody's probably going to like or think is pretty cool on this.
Tell me.
Carbon fiber prop.
Carbon fiber prop.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like a fiberglass cowl, right?
Yep, fiberglass cowl, painted to match, and to paint matches great on it too. Sometimes when the cows are fiberglass and they paint right over it, it doesn't match the plane exactly, and this one matches really well. Yep. Dude, it's huge though.
I'm looking for it right now, Kowishki.
Trying to mock up everything for you guys.
Yeah, that's okay. You take your time. I wanted to do some of this before, but nobody's doing the yard work for me.
Dude,
look at that, man. Those things fly so good.
It's super light too. This is going to be a good... I am so excited for this thing. I can't even see straight.
I've flown some other things like this, but never Balsa.
I haven't flown Balsa in a long
Is that a
time.
6S battery, probably?
Yes, yep, 6-cell power system for it. It's sweet. I mean, once you get the rudder on this thing, it's a big girl. Here's the rudder here. We'll pop this out real quick.
$339 in stock.
Yep.
The foam ones are all out of stock.
Probably because they're so darn good.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I've never flown one of the foam ones either. Dude, check how big this thing is. Especially with that. Look at that control surface.
Dude. Holy smokes. I haven't turned around yet. Holy smokes, dude. That's a monster. That's like
huge.
the pattern plane those guys are flying all the time.
Yeah.
Holy
gorgeous,
moly. Dude, that's going to be a beast. You know it's going to sound so good.
Oh,
Those
so
things
good.
sound so neat.
And like I said, look, it even comes with, for you guys, if you want to convert to nitro or gas or whatever your deal is, it comes with the hardware to do it. It comes with nitro motor mounts, another mount, I guess, for gas possibly. I'm not really quite too sure. I'd have to read the directions. But yeah, it comes with fuel tank, everything. I mean...
Michael Honeychuck. Sorry, Bobby.
Oh, you're good. You're
Good to see you, Michael Honeychuck. Michael Honeychuck had a work-related accident the other day that was crazy story. Good to see you here, my friend. Good to see you. You must be doing okay.
Man, check out that prop.
Holy moly. Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber props.
Carbon fiber. You're not left out, are you, Instagram? Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber props.
This plane is nice. I can't wait. It should resonate some nice sound deuces. So, let's see. Kowishki, I'm hooking you up right now. Let's see.
Dude, this thing's
The chat's going
gorgeous,
fast,
man.
and I've worked so hard to get this link, Dave. You gotta grab it. You gotta grab it. Grab this link.
This thing is so sweet. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I wish these didn't take too long to build because I'd be flying it tomorrow.
Oh, I know, right?
But that's half of the fun's building these things, too.
Dude, I love maidens, obviously.
Yeah,
I get to
yep.
do tons of them.
Me too. I love everything about this hobby.
Oh, man. I'll try not to make you laugh, Michael Honeychuck, but I don't want to hurt you. His ribs are hurting. Dave Kowishki, I dropped the link. Did you see it, my friend?
You know, I know all about hurting ribs. Those aren't fun.
Yeah, he had a wreck as well.
Throw this back in.
Balsa Kowishki, thank you. Make sure it has a =2 at the end of it, the URL, will you?
Dude, this thing is sweet. This is, man, I'm telling you what, this is a nice plane. Very nice plane. I cannot wait for this thing. I know a lot of you guys are strictly foam, but this thing is sweet. Especially when we put this beef and power system in it. Those Tomcat motors are really nice.
I never got a chance to try them, but I always wanted to.
Have you seen this thing?
The motor?
It's
No.
a beast, dude. Check that out.
I always wanted to try them.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy moly. You know what? Our buddy Mike Kennedy got a couple of these big dogs. Holy smokes, man.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Watch this. Let me go.
Do the old flipperoo. Oh, yeah.
Switcheroo transition. Hey, look at this beef.
It's awesome.
Bolt-on shaft. Look at.
Yep.
Bolt-on shaft.
Comes with plenty of different adapters in the box, too, for you boys. I mean, depending on
Oh, my massive Batman.
Whatever you want to do.
And it's tapped for spinner.
Yep.
Check out the beef on this.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like... That's bigger than 1/4 inch.
Oh, yeah. They went all out on this girl.
Yeah, Wreck 'em Roy, we'll do... Everything you see unboxed back here eventually is getting a flight video. I mean, that's the whole point.
Yep.
That's the whole point. This is a supplement to a YouTube channel that has become as important as just the videos in the first place. 600 to 800 watts. Man, you'll have to check out the information at BitGo Hobby. Because off the top of our heads, we've been doing so much stuff lately. I can't keep a spec straight to keep
the motor,
me right.
This motor's 5030 400 kV.
Holy moly.
It's going to be a beast. An absolute beast.
Kolwischki, I dropped it again just in case. I don't think I messed it up the first time, but there it is again just in case. There it is again just in case.
Oh my goodness.
Dude. The jet in the background is an F-15 that I'm waiting on getting all the parts for, and then I'm going to show the Rand Groomer double afterburner and get it going. My buddy, this is a donation. This is a 9-bladed 90mm free wing EDF that came out of an F4. He upgraded to the JP Hobby 8S version, available at RC Jetworks. Also, click through thepilotryan.com and you can get there as well. He's just a friend. Not everything over there earns us anything, and that's okay. But I love to support RC Jetworks. So anyway, this was available. So I got a 9-bladed free wing 90mm EDF to go in my free wing F-15. It'll be a drop-in fit. So once I get an ESC, I'm good to go. And then, like I say, we're going afterburner style after that. Oh, did you already put that thing away?
Oh, sorry. You guys want to see it?
No, it's okay. I was going to get up and try to see it in a minute.
Oh, I'll put it back on the table.
No, man. Okay, yeah. I don't think there's anything else we're putting up there.
Nope.
I'm still trying to catch a link for John.
Yeah, guys, for the BitGo Hobby YouTube channel, by the way, check it out. There's going to be an arsenal of stuff coming. Tons.
Come on down.
All right.
That's all right. I'll just go look at it. You already showed them good. I just want to take a look at it when I get a chance.
Yeah, but like I was saying, so for BitGo Hobby YouTube channel, go over there, subscribe, like a couple of the videos. I have a couple up, but there's a ton more to come, and it's going to be awesome. There's
Bobby's working
arsenal
hard.
Arsenal of stuff coming, but I just want to put a good enough platform out there when I put videos out that you guys have something to keep clicking on, and not just one video and be like, oh man, I want more and don't have more. So,
it's basically starting from zero over there, and Bobby's got a lot of stuff going on over there, and I'm trying to help with some of the SEO on the back end, but Bobby's got some new equipment because once you start doing videos, you become memory challenged, right?
Yeah,
Get up in here, man. Oh. You get memory You're not even in Instagram.
Oh.
And everybody thinks I'm just sitting here on my phone.
Instagram.
Link to that plane, Crazy Aces. Which one? The smooth? Is that what you want? I'll put it in there again. It's in the chat, but I'll put it in again. Here we go. And I'll put it in the description of this video when it's all said and done and over. So the Balsa Electric Smooth, there's the link to it right there. Pilot Ryan Media just dropped it. GB Linden, I forget what we're saying truth to, but cool. It's always good. That's a great response to anything. Truth. Yeah, Bobby, chat him up a minute. I've been trying to find our buddy Newt John a link forever.
Gotcha.
And it behooves me to find it.
Yeah, but like I was saying, check out Bitco YouTube channel. There's going to be a bunch of stuff coming. And guys, message me. Feel free to message. If there's something you want to see, or if you guys have any questions at all, anything like that, just let me know. I'm always there. Always willing. I love talking to you guys and creating a friendship, and it's what the hobby's all about, helping each other out. And if I can, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. And hopefully this next show season, I'll see a bunch of you guys at shows and stuff too.
Yeah, man. And Bobby tells me all the time that his Facebook is blowing up. So Bobby Committa on Facebook, and
if I don't hit
Ryan
confirm,
Ramsey on Facebook.
Yep. And if I don't hit confirm, message me, because I get so many per day. Sometimes I don't see them all. So yeah, just shoot me a message.
Go, Bobby. Should be good. Power Media has Bobby flown the Dynam DC-3.
Not yet.
Really?
Man. No, I've been wanting to get my hands on one of those actually. Because I wanted.
We did a while ago.
Did you?
And yeah, it flies good.
Yep. I want to do a custom scheme
Kind of
on that too.
I'll be honest. I mean, it's older tech Dynam.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of gonna be leaning towards nose heavy side. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it is, man.
And
with
that's unfamiliar sometimes with the
C-47 DC-3.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, there's a lot of tail back there, but it's light because everything's up at the front.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is up at the front. So, you just have to look out. Let me see. I'm going to find my boy right here.
Yeah, all the Dynam V2 stuff's killer so far, though. I mean, they're starting to step it up. They're listening. It's awesome. And our buddy that runs BitGo is a great guy. If you guys need anything, feel free to hit up BitGo customer service. Our customer service is great. We'll help you out with anything we can. Or like I said, message me personally and see if I can help you with an issue.
He's all over it. I see, because we're helping, I see when things go to Messenger, he is on it.
Yeah. Yep.
He is on it, which is, exactly how it should be. And you're either talking to me or Bobby or the head guy.
Yep.
Who, doesn't have to really pass it on.
Yeah.
He stops there. He just delegated out, but, he'll take care of you.
Yep. RC Stinger, you can use those Detrum radios in anything you want. It's just going to take the Detrum receiver. And those receivers, if you're looking for something that's cost friendly, it's a good way to go, because you get your stabilization, your panic recovery with it, if that's something you like. And they're really nice. And you don't have to hook up a laptop or your cell phone to program it. You can do it all right through the controller, which is really nice. MSR 66A Sport receiver is what I use in most of our Detrum stuff. And I love them. I can't wait to try out this new one that we have. It has the GPS on it for auto recovery and flyback mode. So it should be pretty sweet. We're going to try to get the video pumped out as soon as I put her together. So should be awesome.
Jeff in Lower Alabama. Guniac. Best bang for the twin engine buck. It probably is under $2 bills, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Oh no, Ethan RC. John Graham, what is up? Did you guys get it on video? It is kind of exciting when unfortunately, I mean, I'm sorry that happened, but it's exciting to see engine out landings. You know what I mean? I tell you what I've always wanted to try on a twin.
You had a prop off landing.
Yeah, I did.
That wasn't even
but I wanted to fly it without one prop. I want to be able to turn one prop off and see what's up.
Yep.
And then if I can't fix it, you
can make the corrections to get it.
Turn it back on, yeah. Turn it back on and see what's happening. See what's happening. That was awful.
Oh, and RC Stinger, if you buy anything from Bitco and it says BNP, it's bind and play. So if you do have a Detrum radio, you can get the plane and bind it right up just like you would a Spectrum or whatever else, like a bind and fly.
Yeah, there's a couple different completion levels.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is neat.
Yeah, ready to fly, plug and play, and bind and play.
Well, there's a stabilized ready to fly.
Yes.
right? It's got its own receiver with stabilization that you can control right off of the radio.
Yep, and panic recovery. So if you get in a bind or scared and unsure, hit the switch and you're leveled right back out. I was playing with it the other day. It works really awesome, actually. And I was messing with it in the MU-109.
Nice.
That's what I have it in too, and it's fun.
Thanks, man. John's a proud owner of a SU-30 when they come.
Heck yeah.
With the battery.
All right.
Nice. I'm waiting for the Dynam V2 Hurricane. You know, the V1 wasn't too awful. It was a bolt-on shaft anyway. Don Willman, I appreciate that, but we are in a no emoji zone tonight. You're going to trigger some kind of liberal, and we just can't do it. I'm kidding, kinda, but there is some weird stuff going on with some glitchy territory, spam and YouTube things. So I haven't been asking for emojis in the chat tonight, and I apologize if I called you out. But at least you're by yourself in your own house, so no one can see that you've become red. Yep. I'm just kidding. Don's a great guy. But no emojis tonight, guys, till they figure it out. Because what happens is the folks are losing their Google accounts, which mean that they screws up their channels if they have channels, might be able to screw up mine, and we're just not going to mess with it.
And Dennis, I saw your comment about the Corsair. I've actually been getting a ton of questions about the Corsair. That's one I haven't flown yet of ours. I'm hoping to get one here soon.
It's nice.
V2, I'm not sure if it's a V2 yet or not. I think it does come with the improved landing gear and then the new paint that they've been using. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure it does. As soon as I get my hands on one, I'll have it here. We can build it.
It's a 50-inch Corsair. Mm-hmm. The dihedral is right. I've always had a handful of favorite Dynam Warbirds, and it was like the Corsair, the Hurricane, the Hellcat, and that's just kind of my favorite, like, fit and finish. But they all have flown good. The 109, the 190, Trojan, all that stuff. Yeah, one of our, it wasn't a liberal thing. It's not about snowflakes. It's not about being triggered. But asked about FMS A10 V2. Yeah, remind me. One of the hanger rats in the community here sent me a comment on a post with a link to a video from a famous YouTuber who's getting completely screwed around in his live streams when people are using emojis. So that's the deal. That's why. I don't know. I don't have to know, but it's like, better safe than sorry. Thanks, guys. I am thinking about buying the FMS A10 version 2 and looking to see what Ryan thinks about it compared to the other airplanes he flies. I definitely urge you to watch our videos on him. We did 2 or 3 videos on the FMS A10. A lot of guys ask me about FMS A10 or Freewing A10. And my answer is a question first off. It's always like, what do you fly off of now? Are you flying off of grass? Or are you flying off a hard surface?
Yep.
Are you okay with the 2 battery requirement on the big one? The flight times are the same.
Oh, yeah.
The big one with 2 batteries flight time is really the same as the slightly smaller one with 1 pack flight time. The in-runner motors on the Twin 70 A10 are pretty efficient. To get the same flight time out of 1 pack on a dual setup is pretty phenomenal. But I really am in love with both those A10s, and I still have them both.
And I love mine, too.
Guys who know me, if I wasn't a fan of them both, I wouldn't have them both. I would have got rid of the one I wasn't into right away. Oh, yeah. Just because the liquidate assets.
Yep.
Because we get crowded, dude. Our house, my house, his house. There's a bunch of them at the shop, too. Yeah. And then we're surrounded. So, It was Christian. Yes, it was Christian who told me about the emojis issue. And it was Markiplier was the YouTube channel that he had linked to me in a comment to bring to my awareness the potential for screwing up this community. which I didn't want to happen, right? I don't want y'all getting your Google accounts screwed up, and I don't want mine screwed up either. Man, too long. We're clipping. Guys, we have received 650 subs in the last 28 days. YouTube I know, it's crazy. YouTube's constantly refreshing. It's every 28 days you see your analytics, right, with YouTube Studio. And also if you're going in through desktop. And I don't want to talk about YouTube a whole lot because they also... I don't worry about these live chats for ad revenue. That's why I leave them unlisted. So I don't really care if I get dinged on monetization because talking about YouTube or social media or whatever. But I definitely don't want to screw up the Super Chat deal because that's pretty neat. Yeah, Josh Weaver, 7.7K, going pretty strong. Like I said, 650 in the last 28 days. And man, it's about consistency and about taking advantage of the platform. And you guys can do it too.
Heck yeah.
You guys can do it too. I love all you guys who really get the idea of support. And that's the thing with the directing y'all through you're going to buy it anyway. Hook up someone you know. It's cool. Phone died. That's okay. Died. I need the charger anyway. Goodbye, Instagram. Thanks.
I don't know how that died. It was plugged in the whole time. Unless Instagram just sucks the life out of it.
Who knows, man. Whoa. Let's see. I need to plug in anyway. So, yeah. Thanks for the heads up, Christian, on the knowledge about the emoji deal. And I also tried to block out a couple other words in the chat that I heard potentially could screw it up for all of us. Guys, hour and a half. We got 126 people in here. I don't feel like I even got started yet. Holy moly. Skip Built in the house. Hello.
What's up?
Let's do a shout out again. Let's do it. Wreckham Roy's, George Watts, Ethan RC, Skip Built RC, Fred Barron, Skip Built, Hangar 51, Shadow Ops, Jackson RC Aviation, Wreckham Roy, Josh Weaver. So a couple new live streams, guys. Josh Weaver's doing one on, I believe it's Wednesday, right, my friend? And then also GB Linden is going for Wednesday, or is he Thursday? I can't keep up, and at this point, I can't watch them all. I swear, I give my weekend to the live stream already. I do Dave's on Friday, this one, and then when I should be editing on Sunday night, I sit down here and watch the Boozers. I totally do.
That's my biggest thing.
I saw GBs, though. I haven't seen Weavers.
Yeah.
I saw GBs just because I so happen to be down here. So, guys who are new to the channel, normally we would give you loads of emojis and things like that, but we're not going to do it today because it's weird. Michael Honeychuck is back in the saddle trying to get recuperated after his injury. And glad to see him back. I apologize. I can't give you a round of emojis, but it's just not smart. George Watts, thank you so much for that. I don't know how that must have worked out on Instagram because they definitely weren't seeing the over-the-top camera or anything. It's just like me from the side forever not looking at them.
They didn't even get to see me build anything. I feel bad.
Well, hey, go to YouTube. Jordan Dole made my e-flite P51 blindy today.
Ooh,
flies amazing.
that's
Jordan
one of my
Dole.
favorites.
It's a good flyer. FMS makes it, little 1200. What? Are you 3S or 4S on that thing? Out of curiosity. And do you fly off a hard surface or something rough? Let me know. I put a quarter in the tail of my blondie. Maybe two, but at least one. Like the slit right there where they glue it together. And I jammed a quarter up there because I like touch and goes. Bobby likes touch and goes. And on that P51, boy, it wanted to dig its nose in.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I don't want that.
No.
And I put a quarter in the tail, and that son of a gun was perfect. John Noon's Airborne RC. Welcome to the land of the turbine. Also, thank you so much for grabbing that SU-30 from Hobby Zone. Anxious to see that arrive for all of us who've gotten one or are about to get one. Good to see you, John. See you next time. Thanks so much for your support. I appreciate you. He reached out to me before he bought his stuff at Jetworks to ask me if there was something he could do for me. I was like,
that's awesome.
I was like, man, I appreciate you. Just tell him I sent you. No big deal.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Thanks. Anyone building any balsa projects? Funny you should say that. Check this out. Bobby's got a lot of work. Bobby's jumped in like full throttle Johnny into Pilot Ryanville. Like he went from modeler to like working in the business in like a week. He's busy on social. He's busy on video. He's the builder of the century back here. Check out this big balsa smooth from BitGo Hobby. This is a Dynam plane, and I was calling it a unicorn earlier because it's just massive.
Oh, it's so pretty too, man.
Michael Brezhnev is building a turbine Hawker Hunter. Yes. Sean Gallagher's working on his turbine waver, I think, aren't you, Bubba?
Yeah, this thing's absolutely gorgeous.
Farmer Man Rose tomorrow night before Boozer's show is going to pick a winner. Prize will be his e-flite Viper or a Bigfoot from Pilot Ryan. Nice. David King, it's massive. Let's
huge.
Let me do it this way. We did it from the top. Holy Fred Barron, Batman, for another great show and for Bobby's carpal tunnel surgery from all the builds. Let me play back here too.
I'm gonna throw this cowl on real quick so you guys can get a good look at it.
Dude, this thing. Oh my gosh, I haven't got to see it yet.
Oh,
really?
you haven't? Dude.
Well, not really. Just
it's for as big as it is. It's super light, so I know it's gonna be fun.
It's super light, and it looks like it's pretty sturdy.
The build quality.
Where
great.
the landing gear go, that's my first concern.
Oh yeah, well, so it comes with plates and stuff to put in there,
like doublers and things.
and wood covers. Yeah.
Dude, this whole fuselage is in airfoil. Look at that.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
And man, I don't know, we're not on the top view, but look, it's covered. So there's just a tiny few bit of wrinkles, but no big deal.
And those wrinkles, a blow dryer even, right over the top of it quick, and it shrinks right back up, and they'll never be there.
These thumb
That's
screws
common.
are sweet.
Yeah, the thumb screws are great.
Smokes. Dude, this is gonna sound so cool, bro.
Oh yeah, that carbon prop, big 6-cell power system.
I think I'm an idiot. That is sweet, man, and it's got some venting.
Oh yeah,
in it. Really nice.
Plenty of.
Guys, are you getting a low? I mean, can you even really tell how big this is?
It's huge.
And it doesn't even have the tape. Man, help me with a cowl. Put that son bitch on. There we go. Look, you need to be a builder. With the cowl, you're going to have to tap your own holes and screw it in. That kind of stuff.
And that's common with balsa.
Totally. That's the thing. And I don't know how the parts are on this, but it's because it's Dynam, I bet it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
But because of the completion level options, you can probably buy a kit.
Again, if you don't want to dabble with balsa, they make it in foam.
They do. And they're very popular because they can't keep them in stock.
Yeah.
All the foam ones are out of stock. Are they the same size?
Same size.
Oh.
So you get a big foamy.
So if you're afraid of balsa, but you want to try a big pattern ship, probably same motor, right?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Yeah, this thing, I've been wanting to get my hands on one of these for a long time.
This is neat. I almost got a chance to do one of these back when I was at Motion, but it never happened.
Yeah, I mean, look how, it's huge.
Dude, let me see a wing.
I mean,
Holy crap.
I'm 6 foot, and without the rudder on, it's still...
Dude, this plane makes you feel like all of a sudden you're not messing with toys anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's big.
Oh, my word. You know what? You were saying it earlier, too, about how... Here, yeah, let's just do, like... Turn it sideways.
Over there too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I mean,
holy smokes!
It's gonna be a
These
big
fly
girl.
neat. These fly neat. Oh my goodness!
I cannot wait for this thing.
But yeah, when you tone them down, they really do fly very gentle and sporty.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
But if you wanted to really crank it up, you could.
My third plane when I was younger was a pattern plane.
Really?
Yeah, it was an old who made it? Like a Global RC, I think. You remember Global?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The you know the pattern guys at our field? They had me fly their big pattern ship one time.
Did they?
Yeah.
It's a sweetheart, I bet.
It's
well, they have those crazy geared.
They got those counter-rotating, contra-rotating props. The thing about a pattern plane is this one's called smooth because that's totally how it flies, I'm sure.
Yep.
Like if it flies half as gentle as that big one I flew.
It's got some dope graphics too, actually.
It really does. And it even looks cool.
And they're flat, so it's going to look good on the shiny.
Sweet.
Yeah, this thing...
Yeah, so this is sheeted in balsa and then covered.
Yep, sheeted and covered, yep. Yeah, I can't wait to fly this thing.
This is what I mean by unicorn. It's just what you would not expect.
Well, and if you boys want, comes with the fuel tank and all the necessities if you want to go nitro or gas on it. And then it comes with all of the mounts too if you want to go nitro or gas.
Let me go over the top again. Yeah, I see those standoffs there. Let me go over the top. That thing looks so sweet. I can't wait to hear it, dude.
Oh, I know. That big carbon prop, too.
Paul Hatcher, what's up, man? Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, it's got a carbon prop on it.
There we go. Big carbon fiber prop. So I get everybody shouted out on their show. Skip Built just put up a hangar tour kind of video that I have not seen yet.
Fiberglass wheel pants.
Fiberglass wheel pants.
Yeah, I'm in love with this thing already.
Balsa planes fly so well, says David King. John Barnsley, pattern ships go exactly where you point them.
Yes, they do. Huge carbon wing spars, too, and a tail spar.
Sweet.
But yeah, I mean, heck, comes with gas tank, big tail wheels, big front gear, too, so it's going to be great in grass.
Nice. Oh, my goodness. Those things never nose over.
No. Not with all that tail there, either.
I mean, if you like knife edge, holy moly. This is where it's at. Yeah, guys, you want to see a hangar tour, check out Skip's video when this is all over. And if you want to see the Motion RC Havoc in action, sponsored by Dave Kowalski, we just uploaded that just an hour or so before the show tonight. SU-30 in the house. Can't wait. Bobby and I both are getting one. We're so stupid. Seriously. Like, who has... I mean, really.
I already have enough, as if I need another one, but they have to keep releasing cool planes. So
I'm saying, what are you supposed to do? We're buying them. We're buying them, guys. We're buying them. That's why we're sending you through our affiliate networks, too, to get them. Because hopefully recoup a little bit to bring you the goods. Sometimes we get stuff provided. Sometimes we don't. You'd think after what I've driven in commerce the last couple months.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The show goes on.
Yeah, I won't let it die. So... yeah, winter's coming. Cessna. Man, we are getting it done. Can you even believe, it's like you try to imagine life without one of your children. You just can't imagine like life without them or before them. I can't imagine I did this so many times without Bobby at all. You know what I mean? I did this without Bobby forever.
Da, 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 da. Sorry, I was trying to get a little bit of everything in.
No, man, no reasons to Apologize.
Both Dynam, both through pilotryanmedia.com, Bitgo Hobby.
Yep, click BitGo. The links are in the description or not the description, but in the chat for the Smooth. And seriously, yeah, just go to pilotryanmedia.com and click BitGo Hobby or whatever you're into. Those logos are all clickable, so are the pictures. And if you're not slick on social, you can you'll always see the most recent Instagram posts and upload to YouTube on the pilotryanmedia.com website. I am not the best, but I've been really trying to do a newsletter every week. It's been every other week lately because there's a bunch of leaves on the ground. And every spare minute I'm pushing leaves.
Yep.
I was so mad about it today. I called my wife. I was like, you don't unpack. I'm sick of this house already. I'm not kidding you.
There's too many trees.
I was like, I'm sick of this house already. It's worse than the first one. Get me out in the country so I can burn them.
And fly.
And fly at the house. I just want to burn them. I've always had woods behind my house. I could either pile them back in a mess.
I burn them anyway.
Leave them. I can't burn them here.
They tried telling me I couldn't, so I talked to the fire department and got a 4x4 fire pit that's enclosed. I burn
You
them all
saw
day
my
long
leaves
now.
out there?
Yeah, I saw them.
How long are you going to stuff them into a 4x4 box to try to burn them up?
More gas.
Ah, man. Farmer Man says he's buying the Havoc from Hobby Zone and wants you to unbox it and maiden it. Probably going to be sometime late December and toss some stickers on it.
For sure.
Man, that's cool. Hopefully I don't maiden it like I maiden mine. Maybe I'll let Bobby fly it first this time. Oh, man, I wanted to have... That thing's snappy. It's no doubt. It's snappy. It's a good sport jet, but there's...
I wouldn't know.
Skip Bill RC, great question, Ryan. How do you start your own .com website? Here's a thing I've heard years ago from a guy. He was telling me... I've had many jobs. So one season of my life, I spent a lot of time in restaurants. So the story went something like this. It was like, how do you make a small fortune in the restaurant business? And you know what the answer is? Start with a large one. So, long story short, you pay, Skip. You pay. I paid a web guy to help me out who happened to be one of Dennis Farley's offspring. And he's not for hire, by the way, because he's on retainer, and I need him, and he has full-time employment otherwise. Mike Kennedy, what's up, man? GoDaddy makes it easy. That's true. I did my shopping around, though, and it was full service through Squarespace. So you can look at things like Squarespace and Wix, and there are templates, and there are a multitude. It's super overwhelming, by the way. I wanted to do it for a long time, and once it became evident with all the multitude of affiliate relationships that were happening and gonna happen and things like this, I wanted there to be one place to send folks to jump off from instead of like this, that. There's so much going on because you guys who do all the socials, you know that I'm at every one of them. I don't do Snapchat. That's like the only one I don't do. Mm-hmm. But I did try it out for a minute. It's just not for us, the community. Twitter, I have one to talk to other creators, but I don't airplane out on that one very much. It's kind of cool when FMS tweets out your videos, though. I all the time just like
Heck yeah.
retweet them. I mean, it's kind of expensive, so I paid for the design work and the help on the website, and then yearly it's somewhere between $200 and $300 for the website, and then I pay about $250 for my editing software, and another $100 for the apps I use to help me on YouTube and who knows whatever else.
It gets expensive quick.
It adds up, man.
Especially I've been upgrading all of my stuff for editing.
But it's worth it.
Lately. It is. And once you get the proper things, it makes life a whole lot easier.
Dude, if you're new at this, don't feel like you have to buy a bunch of stuff.
No.
I did this for a long time before I let go of the money to buy this stuff. Like, I just now got a good camera.
Look at me, man. I was with like Vixia for how
Yeah,
long?
man. I mean, Mike is the one who had the camera. I mean, I've always been the guy with the software for editing and things, but Mike's always had the good picture camera and the good, video camera, and so we've had to make that happen, without him over here. So, is Ryan on MySpace? I actually am. But not as a pilot guy. It's like it's probably still there.
I haven't heard MySpace in a long time.
It was a band. I mean, I used it for the band, dude. Why did they retract the MySpace message? Anyway, Reddit. Actually, I did set up a Reddit, but I don't think it's any good. There's not enough RC airplane stuff on it.
Tinder.
Yeah. Windows Movie Maker, says GB Lennon. Yeah, I mean, for the longest time I used iMovie, but once I had to drop logos and things in, I had to up it.
There's a couple different programs you can use. It all depends, like, your style, what you like, what's easier for you.
Oh, and then the microphone, too. So this microphone is kind of spendy. The microphone on the camera is kind of spendy. He's got a nice Canon 80D with a... Which mic did you end up getting?
I didn't even pull the trigger on one yet.
Okay.
I have a
Streamlabs,
mic that I use all the time.
Channel 6.
I have a different mic. I can't remember the name of it that I generally use, but I've been looking at the same one that Ryan has, because you can get the Rode mic that's about the same for the same price, but it doesn't have all of the nice little gadgets on it. Like what is that, a TD?
This is a Deity D3.
Yeah, that's
and
the one.
It's got a microprocessor on board that allows it to basically, it's got a high pass and a low pass. It's rechargeable, so you're not changing the batteries. And that's not all. It's got the cords that go to your camera jacks and things. But I'm trying to take it off right now.
I feel like you should be on a Flex Seal commercial right now.
I know, right?
And I built it on a boat.
The channel, Hard Work buys these things. This thing's dope. It's got mic inputs all over the place on it. But the Deity D3, they have a version that's $100, but I didn't want to be changing batteries all the time. And this one has this microprocessor in it that allows me to switch between this 75 and 150, like low pass and high pass, which helps me eliminate the wind noise when we're out. Yeah. Guys, it's been stupid when we've been out. And
man.
The audio's not awful considering how blistery it's been.
It's been really good.
Also, there's a gain right here on the back. And it's got lights that are really easy to read what's up if it's on. It's got a standby that it will shut itself off before it runs itself out of battery. And this one, on my Amazon store, you can find these. They're $200, and you can find them all day long. But I got this one with the dead cat for that same $200, and I was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And I got it on the Amazon store, which is also linked on pilotryanmedia.com as well. But
it comes with a dead cat, right?
Mine does.
Okay.
The one on
they were asking.
Okay, yeah, mine does. Go to the Amazon store, man. It's there. It's there with the dead cat. It's $200, but it's the better spend over the $100. But anyway, you got to do what's right for yourself. This is what's right for me at this point in my life. I'm not going cheap because I'm all in. I've done it long enough. I know it's cool, whatever.
I'm a firm believer if you get what you pay for, too.
That's 100% the truth. But I also will tell you this. all of the build videos that I did, actually, I haven't done a build video yet with this new camera. Every build video that you've seen me do, I either did with my cell phone. Actually, those were the best looking ones. Or a Nikon D5100 that sucked. Because mostly I didn't know how to use it.
Yeah.
And my lights were awful. It was fine for the tight shots, but on the big open wide, like when I say hello at the beginning, always on the motion build vids I did, it was awful. So what I'm getting at is you don't spend a lot of money to do this. If you love it, you'll do it. I mean, obviously, look how many folks do hat cam videos, man. The guys are building channels off of it. So if you have the love,
that's all it takes, man.
That's all you need. And then if the market tells you you're worth watching, then throw your money back in it.
All day.
My dog kills cats all the time. Can send you some fur. LOL. Well, thank you. What's cool about this too is this one will allow you some movement options. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Dude, I'm telling you, I shopped around too. And I'm the kind of guy that could really be what is that? Impulse buy? That's what I'm trying to say.
See, I'm anal about stuff, so I take my time usually before I make a big purchase most of the time. But
well, I did.
Yeah.
Because this camera was like somebody was asking.
That camera's awesome.
This camera was like $2,400.
But worth every penny.
After tax, it was like $2,400.
Yep.
But had to have it.
Yep.
And it was the right choice because since we predominantly do video, I've seen Mike fight with DSLRs, which are picture cameras that can do video. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I'm not that guy anyway. So Canon XA50. These are on the store too, by the way. I don't miss a trick. But this is the rig, and it's heavy, but it's dope.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's awesome.
And honestly, you'd be surprised to hear me say it, but I'm not a techie guy, but I was totally able to figure this thing out. And it doesn't have to be as big. You don't have to have this. This just screws on. And you don't have to have the light damper either. But I like it because that. I don't have to use a lens cap. I can close it like that.
Yep.
Yeah, Skip. I mean, if you don't have somebody hold the camera for you, it doesn't make sense getting these things. And I like we were talking about sleeping on it, I deliberated over it for a long time because a purchase like that, I could have extreme guilt. So.
Yep.
Man, where did Stevio Canevio go? Is he still here?
Huh.
Where'd Stevio Canevio go? Did he get his answer about the A10?
I think we were talking about the A10, weren't we?
Yeah, I'm sure we got off track, though. We always do. You guys are about to split, some of you? Yeah, Skip. You only live once. Let's see. Pixel count, it's super duper. I can't remember. I mean, the thing will shoot 4K, but I don't even do it. I won't shoot. I'm at 1080p, which is fine
for what we do. We don't really
for what YouTube's gonna do.
Yeah.
Where'd he go, dude?
That was a long time ago when we were talking about the A10. Was that who asked about it?
Yeah. Son of a gun. Wife, games, chat, Victor. Victor busy. Off track, you guys. No. War Buzzard, good to see you again, man. Like herding cats. Let's see, man. I'm going to look real quick in the email. See if, when are we going to see the new FMS Edge 540? I'm about to send it to him. I'm just playing Ethan. He's dying to see us fly. That cat.
Tomorrow. We'll get that thing out.
You think
tomorrow.
So? You got
if the wind, man, that's the biggest challenge lately.
You got the ESC ready to go?
That'll take just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, that wind just hasn't been little plane friendly lately.
We've been lucky to get some of these big guys done.
Mm-hmm.
I actually tried to fly the F-18 in that when we did the Havoc and the Ranger in, and I didn't have a very good landing. It's okay.
We're going to try to get out tomorrow and get a bunch of stuff done for some more media for you guys, too. And it's going to be our last good day to do it, hopefully, just because I guess tomorrow night and Monday and Tuesday, we're going to get our first snowstorm. Wonderful. So,
let me answer. 4K. It'll. You know what? We're future proof. When everything gets up to speed with 4K, then we'll be ready. Our Adrian Winship, are you going to do a review on the new e-flite SU-30? We're going to do 2 reviews on it.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get one, Adrian? The HSD T33 turbine is a great first turbine. Jeff Jackson, are you the guy who's posting the turbine stuff, the T33 on the HSD
that thing's
Jets
gorgeous.
Facebook group? Oh, my goodness. I saw Andy fly the turbine F-16 Thunderbirds and the T-33 in someone else's videos from one of the last events he was at, and those things fly amazing. Oh no, Mr. T-1035 learned a tough lesson. EC5s don't stay connected to the XT90s through high Gs in the Freewing F4. Oh no.
Oh. You got to spread them out.
Haha, Ryan, you're going to toss skis on your EC1500. I will, because it came with them. I will put my floats on the 1220 millimeter Ranger, though, for snow. And then the Bigfoot's got such big tires, I think I will leave it be.
Oh, yeah.
But I do have skis for the EC1500.
I'm gonna try to get a couple Dynam PBYs, too, for some snow flights, because I think those would be sweet on snow.
Me and Mike did a Dynam PBY on the snow forever ago.
Oh, man.
I think it was at Motion. Paul Hatcher, see you later. George Watts, HSD T33 is a great plane. Keep an eye on that Facebook group, because good things are happening is the hope for HSD and availability for it. Ethan or Christian was talking about a video on the YouTube situation. Hit me in Messenger or comment section, or right here, man. If you have do you have a wrench? Try to hit me in Instagram though, or something, because these things have to like buffer and process and things like that when they're done. So you can't get into the live chat right away, because I'd like to see the YouTube situation video you are talking about or that you made. Farmer Man's asking me if I ever come to Canada. I think he's asking me. I don't. Well, you need a wrench? Is that what's up? I don't know if I can do it from here. Let me see, Channel 6. You just want a wrench so you can drop emojis. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Holy smokes. I talk so much I don't drink my drinks. 125 watching and only 70 likes. 70 likes is pretty good, man. Did you come to Chatham Thunder Thrust? You should have a doctor look at that. So stupid. I'm so dumb. Let's see. Where's that Pilot Ryan going live deal? There he is, number 67. Oh, man. If HSD made a turbine A4 Skyhawk, he'd be all over that, says Michael Brezhnev. Saw a T-33 here in Oz, and it does fly well.
I'm hoping someone comes out with a foamy T-33, an electric one here. It's got to be coming soon.
HSD's got one around the corner.
Oh, I know.
That'll be
that'd
baller.
Be a sweetheart, yeah. Been wanting one for a long time.
Is Steve-01 still in here, Jackson RC Aviation? Oh, my goodness.
HSD F-86 coming soon.
Yes.
Now, that's one of my... I love F-86s.
Yes.
Oh, my Lord. I have the Freewing one that Ryan had. It's literally, probably, with no exaggeration, I bet you has 1,000 flights on it.
Yeah, you flew the wheels off.
It's been through landing gear like crazy, everything else. I mean, it's...
Warbuzzard, awesome. Thanks, man.
Man, yeah, I can't wait. I want to get the new one with the upgraded power system in it.
Do me a favor, Warbuzzard, when you're doing BitGo stuff, go to Pilot. I know it's an extra step, but it helps us. Go to pilotryanmedia.com and click the BitGo link, and then do your shopping, please. Helps us out. That's too bad, man. If any of you guys know him, did I answer the A10 question? So much happens. Hopefully he'll come back. What's he do on his channel? That's a lot of subs. What's he do?
Warbuzzard, yeah, thanks again for getting that through BitGo also, and let us know how you like it too.
Yeah.
Post on our page. Love to hear from you.
Double A, hey guys, just stopping in here to say hello. By the way, guys, who guessed 64 planes and jets on Skip Build's video? Warbuzzard. Shameful. I'm just teasing. It's okay. What would be a good inexpensive camera to take videos at my field? Do you have anybody to help you? That's the thing too. I didn't want to get anything. I shopped, man. I really was about to get a Sony A6600 because it has in-body stabilization.
Yep.
But it has to be in-body stabilization, and because otherwise you're going to buy a fancy lens to get it.
Oh, I know where that's.
But it's still a DSLR. It's expensive, and then you got to get microphone and add-on stuff.
Yep. So that's where I'm at right now too. I have that Canon 80D, and Here I am. I'm getting ready to buy a new lens just because I need something with better stabilization in it. It's a great camera. It is awesome. I love it. But I'm going to have to get a better lens. Well, not even a better lens. The lens I have is phenomenal, but it's good for pictures. And my only issue with it is it gets a little too shaky because it doesn't have the stabilization.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop on that pretty soon here too.
But for somebody who is kind of just getting into it, wanting to have a camera for doing some flights, there's a handful of different Canon Vixias.
Dude, the one I had.
And I know GB Linden and the boys in Slovenia, I think, use a Sony something or other. That's probably, it seems to be a pretty good camera as well. That's probably like middle grade. There's someone new here that asked a question I definitely want to try to answer. The Foods Weeb. Let me try to go back up in here and find your question. Boy, they go fast. Holy smokes, where's it at? There it is. How much will it cost me to get flying on the 80mm version 2 Futura with everything, not including the charger, but 2 batteries? You need a radio too? The plane is probably $330. 2 batteries, add $200.
Yeah.
A receiver, add $50. $550, and then a radio. If you don't have one, I'd be surprised. If you don't have a radio, you probably need to be buying different aircraft than the Futura.
For sure, like something behind us here.
Something trainerish.
Yeah.
But I don't know where you're at on that. And I don't think that the version 2 is available anywhere that I can link to. So you'd have to go to Horizon Hobby to find it, or fmsmodel.com direct. And then I would suggest getting the batteries from RC Jetworks. You don't have to get it all at the same place, but you can. I would start with, I wouldn't want any less than a 4500 in that Futura, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it seems like everybody's putting the batteries all the way forward as much as they can.
I know Adam is in his.
Sean Gallagher spotted my Andy from RC Jetworks flying the new HSD T33 at the LA Jet Rally. It is a big foamy and flies so well on an 80N engine. I cannot wait to try the electric. Yeah, simulator time for anybody who doesn't have experience, or look at micros. Look at the 2-cell offerings at Hobby Zone. Arrows RC has a nice little Cessna. It's called a Sky Trainer, and it takes 2S power. and it's under $180, you know.
Yep. The Hawk Sky V2 from Bitco is an awesome one too. You can pound that thing into the ground, it pops the wings off of it because they just clip on, and you're clipping back together, and you're back to going.
The Foods Weeb's been flying a trainer for at least 200 hours. It got really boring. Yeah. So it is time to spunk it up with like a sport plane or a Warbird or a sport jet like you're asking about is a pretty good choice.
Yeah. Avani's a good one, too.
Avani's a good one. The L-39's pretty sporty for still being military, and so is the BAE Hawk. Anybody who's flown the 80mm FMS BAE Hawk is in love with it and would get another one if they kill it.
I want one.
The Future is dope little plane, too, and we did videos on it right here on this channel. If you're here and you're lurking, a lot of you must be, because there's 114 viewers and always just a handful of folks who, what's up, boys, technophobe, and there's always just a handful of people who do the commenting. If you're lurking, thanks for hanging out. Feel free to jump in, and please, if you like what you're seeing here, don't miss out. So the best way to not miss out is to sign up to that newsletter at the .com and to subscribe, of course, and smash the bell. Let's do this. John Graham, did someone say Dynam is bringing out a newer version of the Hurricane? I don't think anybody said that, but I think people hope so. And then I think the conversation went into where I didn't think the V1 was too awful. I think when you have one that's not too already pretty much up to snuff, it would be one of the last ones to be made into a version 2. I think the only difference on the version 2 is better lights, flaps pre-installed kind of stuff.
And the retracts are
and the retracts are different solder now, probably.
Yeah. And man, I've been flying a lot of cold weather here lately, and I haven't had a lick of problems with them. I mean, I've slammed them in the ground a couple times pretty decent.
That's right.
Doing those slow flights and
what are we talking about? Yeah. No one's doing a GoFundMe then.
Yeah, and as soon as I get new...
GoFundMe a building.
Yeah, definitely. Need that. And as soon as I get new Dynam product, guys, you guys are going to see it here first. I'm going to unbox it, show you it, and then we're going to get the videos out on it. So
on both channels.
Yes.
So you want to see us work up the Dynam stuff, it's going to be on both channels, but do the same thing at BitGo. There's a BitGo Facebook group. There's a BitGo Instagram. There's a BitGo YouTube channel, and Pilot Ryan Agency Media, Bobby Committa and Pilot Ryan, fist bump friends for life, are running it. Jeff Jackson, anyone pre-order the iX20?
We were just talking about that earlier, actually.
Yep. Not me.
Not I either. I want the iX12, but I'm just skeptical because I don't need that.
I'm so happy with the 9.
I see. I have the 8, and I love it.
Focus.
And what's
all right, Gypsy Salami. You always have something to say. I know who you are. You always have something to say. Man, we're doing the best we can, dude. We get me and Bobby are learning how to do camera.
Oh, focus. I thought you meant because we get off subject all the time.
It could be that. It could be that too, but maybe I'm the guy that edits, and I notice. I'm like, oh yeah, it went out. Hey man, this thing goes 100-some miles an hour, dude. It's like, yeah, we lose focus sometimes.
Skip Bill, FMS B20. Man, that's a oldie and a goldie too, right there.
Man.
That's been discontinued for a little while now, hasn't it? I'm surprised that's one that hasn't came back. I haven't either.
Because the landing gear seemed problematic and no flaps. Yep. It's like, man, come on.
I saw a guy do an awesome build on one. He added the Bombay doors and all, and that was pretty sharp. I've wanted one for I still can't believe no one's done one yet.
Michael Honeychuck, the P61. Bobby and I keep getting blown out on our excursions trying to get some footage done. I can't wait to fly the version 2 P61 after flying the version 1 the other day.
Oh, man.
Did you see the stuff on BitGo, Instagram, and Facebook? I posted Papa Dots, Mary Boozer RC, the dad, has really made their P61 look awesome. Yep. Man, those things are $249 for a 1600 millimeter.
Beat it.
15.
Or
1500 millimeter.
Yeah, 1500 mil.
Twin engine. 59 incher.
Dude, and it, like, I don't know if you guys saw the video on YouTube, on Bitco Hobbies YouTube.
Yeah, this camera sucks, Gypsy. Sorry. And as soon as I pop another $150 on camera equipment, I'm going to get a video capture card. And you're going to wish you had fuzzy focus after I start using this thing. Because you're going to be able to tell whether I'm using a Biora Perfect strip for morning or nighttime. You'll be able to see the pores into the future with this thing. All right.
Man, they go quick.
Dude, they do go quick.
I'm missing people's stuff just because they keep flying by.
Oh, man. Is that knife back there? I want to see that, Ryan. Can you post a link? Warbuzzard, what are you talking about? The camera? Warbuzzard, let me know what you're talking about, Broseph. Because I am a link dropping fool. This dude's sleep drunk. What? Who? Directions.
Yeah, his directions are pretty good.
The P61. Okay.
Hold
on tight, Buzzard. I'll get you.
The P61's awesome. Check out the video too, the YouTube video. Oh, here, I'll take that for you.
Yeah, you can open it up.
Of me flying that P60. I had a lot of guys asking about how's it do on grass. So I took it out to our school and I flew it off grass and I had some fun with it. I put a camera on it. You could see me bob in and out of some trees and then take out a branch.
That's on the BitGo YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep,
and then we flew it. You flew at the school off of grass a bunch.
Yep.
On the BitGo YouTube channel. And then I think I got a little stick time on it.
Yeah, you
Didn't
did.
I? One day on our... Did we do it on this channel? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think we dropped it yet.
It's on Facebook only
it's on Facebook,
or something.
I think. Yep.
Or Instagram TV or something. Because it's not... Did I put it on? I don't think I did I?
I'm not sure.
I don't think I put it on YouTube. Check out, this is the Rand Groomer Light Burner Double for F-18s, F-4s, things like that.
I have one of these identical bad boys in my F-22 and absolutely love it. I have a video coming. I have to do some little fixing on the editing part because I kind of screwed up. It's thelightburner.com, not lightburner.com, and I screwed up on that. I have the video edited. I just need to get it redone for you guys. It's pretty cool, though. And I love this dude's afterburners. Honest to God, they're probably my favorite so far. They get this beautiful little flicker at like half throttle, and it looks like the real deal. And then as you power in, it just gets brighter. And I really would, I don't know, I love them on all my jets now. I've been putting them on everything I get a chance to. So, yeah, they're awesome. Rand Groomer, thelightburner.com. Check them out. Pretty awesome.
Warbuzzard, here you go, man. And as far as the light burners and Goonie X burners and RC Geeks burners, we're an equal opportunity burner employee.
We're burning them over here no matter what we do.
Right. Hold on, man. I got to make sure that link worked. They fit all sizes of EDFs. They just have to know what it is they're going on, what size of can, and whether it's an in-runner or an out-runner.
Yep.
And many of the things, and here's the other hardware that comes with it.
This little light controller here for it. And
Kawishki, this is the light burner.
Yeah, yep, the light burner.
But I think Gooniac's making a double like this too, isn't he?
I think so. See, so what I like about this is it has no on-off switch, and it plugs right into the battery lead. So it's super simple. It's plug and play. run the wire from the burner straight up the fuse to this, plug it in, go. It's great. And then you can't see it, but there's a little light inside of here that turns on, let you know that's all working properly.
All right, War Buzzard, I'm dropping it again. Okay, yeah, it was right. But either one of those is good. Check out Pilot Ryan Media. Just dropped a link to the P61 at BitGo. That's the plug and play. I think it's $249.
Try and get it back in the box. It's kind of hard here. All right, well, it's not going back in the box.
A prop burner. You know what I was thinking about for burners that we haven't seen anyone do that I know of? Those afterburners, I think they're like $50, maybe $60 a kit. We can't keep up with them. We haven't bought any. So I don't know what they cost.
I think they're anywhere from 30 to 60, depending on what you get.
I see. Yeah. Obviously, the double should cost a little more,
Yep.
I assume.
Depends on the size of the fan unit and all that, too, I think.
Yeah.
Or the motor.
But somebody asked about prop burners. What about, like, I think of the inline, Rolls-Royce engine.
Mm-hmm.
And those inline, exhaust stacks.
Yep.
Being able to flash.
Yeah.
I did see the link, Channel 6. Thanks. Being able to flash, exhaust.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
On a prop plane would be pretty sweet.
Hitting each cylinder. That'd be sweet.
$70 for twin 70. That's a good price.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Because it's one on each can. Depending on, I guess, the configuration. Mm-hmm. I mean, on an SU, the motors are definitely far apart. And a lot of these, like the F-18 and F-4s, let me see that if I may. It's only 190 millimeter, guys.
Yeah.
Right? So one is sufficient.
And I was a little curious about it obstructing the airflow, and it doesn't. I can't tell the difference at all. It didn't even throw off my CG either, to be honest with you. They don't weigh that much.
No, they don't. I mean, a little bit there, but they are neat.
Aren't they cool?
Yes.
They're built really well, too.
But you have to look at the directions, because you do need to kind of glue them on and
Yeah, some of the direction. Well, I don't know about this one, but
3D printed, y'all.
Some of them tell you to zip tie it, and I do zip tie it, but I also add some glue on there just for a little extra reassurance.
Oh yeah, so, Guniak wants you to CA it after you get it zip tied or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think I used foam tack stuff.
Yep.
And that's all. Because I didn't see that part of the directions until I had already buttoned it up.
Oh.
Hey, let me take a look. I think it's still hanging Allen, too. You know what I mean?
Oh, heck. Let me see that real quick.
The motor?
Yeah. Yeah, because this just comes off right here. Pop. And that goes on.
On over that? Yeah.
Yeah, so right? The way it fits. If we have a little Allen, I'll pop this bad boy off.
I don't think I might. Hey, here's one, but it might be too big. Here's a small one too, Broseph.
There's a small one right here that works. I got it.
Okay, I got a couple right here. That's what it's going on. I'm going to put it in the F-15. Did it come off?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so you pop that boy off right here.
Show them.
And then this just slides right over the top.
Oh, wow.
So.
That's slicker than I thought.
Yeah, and then you're done.
That's nice. And honestly, I think everybody's are very similar. I think there's just a slight difference in the light you get.
Yeah.
The kind of orange or red.
Yep. And I don't know even who did theirs first. I remember seeing one, and then it was like, boom, a couple guys had them. I was like, well, shoot.
I believe RC Geek was leading the charge on that.
Yeah.
Take over.
Bathroom break. Yeah, but like I said, these burners super simple to install, and once you put one on one of your jets, you're not gonna want to go back. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on some of your guys' comments here. What's up, farmer? What's going on? The orange plane is the Balsa Smooth from Bitco Hobby. Dynam makes it. Let's see. Sorry, chat goes super fast in here. Yeah, you know what? The light cluster is sealed in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if it's like, looks like some type of silicone or caulk, possibly. But yeah, all the electronics are sealed up on it.
What about a 2S battery to power it?
I'm not sure.
No, this taps right in off the flight battery.
Yep.
Wild Bill, what's up? Good to see you, man.
Thank you, Josh Weaver.
Josh Weaver's got a live stream that we're going to start checking out, y'all. When is your stream, Weaver? Weaver is one of those assets, ace in the hole. He works in streaming, business.
Gotcha.
And video and stuff all the time, on the daily. So he knows a lot about it. I'm anxious to really see his stream because I want to see him use that stuff. I can't keep up because he sends me cool stuff and links all the time. It's like, man, Bobby was here and ready before I was today. Light burner voltage, man. Go to the light burner website. Go to Guniac EDF Creations website. Look at these things.
Yep.
Because that information should be there. I don't think it can be that much if it's running off of the flight batteries. Yeah. You can run them off of a probably a 2S pack or
Warbuzzard. Any of you guys know how to rig up an independent power? I couldn't see it all, but you can just get a back, man. That way, if you have issues with your motor or whatever, you still have flight controls. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, and probably the cheapest, really. And you can use one battery.
Sean Gallagher. Is George Watts? Yeah, that's right. He's in your he's down there by Andy, right?
There'd be no convincing Sean Gallagher. I want to get my hands on a turbine.
We've been talking about it already, dude.
Oh my gosh.
RC Geeks needed a 2S battery to power it. Do they still? I know he was working on solutions to make it tap into the power. Can't remember. I still haven't hooked it up yet. Yeah, a lot of them are made to run off 6S packs now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his is due at this point if they didn't. It's not a contest, Farmer Man. Farmer Man.
The only problem with Farmer Man, we need a passport to get up to you.
Yeah, and Farmer Man, I go to Texas once a year usually, so I'm due, and that's where I get my stick time on turbines. And my dear friend Andy at RC Jetworks sells them, and I'm a marketing guy, So yeah, we're buds. He's gonna get me my stick time, and we're gonna I don't waste a moment or opportunity in the way of helping out my friend and capturing content that can be good for everyone involved. And so with Andy needing to market products and with me liking to get my hands on products,
it works out.
It's kind of a match made in heaven. Canada, you have to come down. Yeah, we're working on getting Bobby and I to Texas this winter, hopefully.
Jets over Kentucky in July. Count me in. What's the dates on that?
Dude, Sean Gallagher and Andy, I know Andy always goes over to Jets over Kentucky. It's right after Jet Jam.
Is it?
It's the worst time of the year for me to leave my business.
I'm supposed to go to Oshkosh this coming year.
That's why I'm trying to figure out winter. Some stuff to get out of this stuff and go get content, dude.
Yeah. I'd love to go to Jets over Kentucky, though. Let me get a
Okay,
date.
Sean. I got you. You see that?
What?
We're talking about you and Bobby coming down for Jets over Kentucky. Man, let's do it. Put us to work.
Definitely.
Let's go.
Let's do it. All day.
Let's go. I would almost be. I'm kind of okay if Jet Jam doesn't happen for me this year. Just because if I have to pick one, Neffy's already gone.
I'll be at Jet Jam for sure.
I would like to go, but we'll see. And Bobby and I want to throw an event here to kind of take the place of Neffy.
Dude, I want to throw a sweet event here. Like, a
The
really
dopest.
cool, yeah, an awesome event here.
Gypsy Salami. What a name. My day job is I wear many hats at the family business, which is in the family for 30 years Stanley Steamer franchise.
Yeah.
So I go handle residential jobs, commercial jobs, estimate jobs. I'll do wood floors, refinishing. We do strip and wax vinyl. Ceramic tile. I mean, I work my butt off. And I don't usually say no, right? So I vacuumed a hayloft out the other day.
Really?
You'd never advertise that job. $400 only took me an hour, but they wanted it done. All right, they're good. I would have said no to anyone else, but they're like a good client. It's a big commercial outfit. They have stables. And so I did part of the hay. It wasn't even the big part. It was just one of the small sides where they store stuff. It was bad.
Who else going to Jet Jam? I'll be at Jet Jam.
So we're a small business.
Hangar 51,
so
gotcha.
business is on my. I mean, it all counts. I don't work for some big, huge corporation where it's someone else's problem. Like the details of the dailies. It all matters with the way we route the trucks, how much time these guys are on the road. Everything counts, man. And I don't know. That's kind of probably where a lot of the I don't know, the business part of this comes from, you know. Mm-hmm. And I like promotion. And the best thing about Stanley Steamer is I'm very rarely in the office, which I prefer, like being out and about and in front of people. And if you could believe it, I'm not sure if you guys could believe it or not, but I really enjoy talking to people. Oh my gosh, dude. My helpers, those poor guys, I just talk to the customers the whole time. I mean, I work, but I talk to the customers, and when I'm settling the bill, you know, they wrap it up. And I'm talking to these people. But we win these friendships and relationships with it's the same thing. All business is the same. It's the details are different. I act the same way with that business as I do with this one. Yeah. It's all about value, building relationships, integrity, and relationships means that there's more. It's not a one and done service slam, you're gone. Mm-hmm. You're always thinking about the future, the next one, the whatever. It's cool. It's good stuff. I used to be like almost embarrassed to say what I did, to be honest, which is weird. But I don't give a rip. I'm proud. My father-in-law built a hell of a business, and it's neat. And I have been crushing it there since I got here 8 years ago. What do you do, Bobby?
So I work for BMW. I sit behind a desk all day, and I do all their parts orders / trading or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. I used to work on cars. I come from a big automotive background. So, but yeah, I can't wrench anymore. I got hit by a car a few years ago snowmobiling. Long story short, can't wrench anymore. And yeah, so I sit behind a desk now.
So you're using this muscle.
Yeah, I'm using this muscle instead of these muscles.
No, that's cool though. So you've got clients, you've got relationships, you got you know, you got peeps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what we do.
I get Taco Bell on my way home every night, Channel 6RC.
I've been getting smart about that Taco Bell stuff because normally the minute you guys mention it, I'm kind of like, foiled again. I've been starting to get it before the show.
I get mine on my way home every night.
Yeah, I went there before the show. After I got done with the leaves. Every day I'm messing with the leaves today. The wind's, or this week, the wind's blowing.
Bobby Beamer.
The wrong way.
Bobby Beamer and Mr. Stanley Steamer.
Bobby Beamer and Stanley Steamer. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Brap, brap on my Polaris Assault 800. Fresco tacos. Says Gypsy Salami.
Polaris Assault 800, eh? Those are pretty nice. My buddy
Take
just,
off, you
got one of
hoser.
those.
Take off, you hoser.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We're sorry.
Don't talk to me about that.
Hey.
Steamers and beamers. A man of quality. I think you're getting commended on your Fresca selection. Fresco. Al Fresco.
Man, I need a Baja Blast now.
Baja Blast out ya. Baja. Ask me a different question. I was going to check that afterburner, but I know it's good. Man, guys, we got a lot of planes.
Farmer, we have cabins up north, man. There's plenty of fast sleds. Long tracks.
Not many people go to our RC field anymore, and it really sucks. The club leader doesn't even go much. Man, that's one of my favorite things about the club is that no one goes.
That's my favorite thing. It's a private flying field for us.
Oh my
much.
goodness,
that beautiful field all to ourselves most of the time.
Everybody thought forever it was the motion field. It might as well have been, but.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, hardly anybody's ever there. That's the thing too, man. I want to get with our friends, make some good content in Texas.
Yeah.
When there's not any really background noise. That Skytrainer looks good over there.
Oh, it is.
What over here, my friend? Yeah. I can't wait to get this video fixed. I can't stand how it looks. What is the strangest thing you have ever ran into with a plane? I'm not sure how strange it is.
I ran into a flock of birds actually one day.
Did you?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't know if anybody knows what the Avistar is. It's an old Balsa plane. It's my old trainer plane. I'm scooting over corn one day, and all of a sudden all these birds decided to come up. I heard a couple hits, couldn't figure out what it was, landed, and I had two big holes in my monocoque.
Oh, no.
So I know I took out a couple of them. I never saw anything. Like, there wasn't any blood, so that was a good sign. And then that MiG, I don't know if you were there that night. I was flying with a MiG, and it sounded like I hit a rock midair. I brought it down. I must have hit a beetle or something. There was blood and guts all over the wing. Yeah.
You talking about the Cessna that's nose down up on the wall? Weirdest thing I hit was probably not really a car as much as it was a car. What am I trying to say? It's not weird, but kinda. So I hit my car really hard with a big 1400 millimeter Corsair years and years ago. It destroyed the plane and put blue paint down the side of the car, and parts of the prop and the hub were all up in the dashboard. Channel 6 RC is talking about the Little Arrows RC Skytrainer.
Ah, that's a good one too.
Man, I'm telling you, this show is the damn jam.
Oh shit, I just broke my Jet Jam
Bracelet?
I've had it on since Jet Jam and it just broke. I have to tie it together.
So this little dude is totally a 182 Skytrainer. And it's like, I think it's 1100 millimeter. This is Arrows RC. We did videos on it. It's got like smoked glass. And dude, it's solid feeling. And it's a little 2S guy. I think some guys go 3. It's got flaps out of the box. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's killer.
Flaps out of the box. And we had a good time with the video on it that day. We did this one and the little cub.
That's awesome.
It was cool. It's definitely smaller than. Can you let me go top cam on right over the top.
Yeah, it's way smaller than the Dynam. But
Let's see. Here we go. There you go.
oh, maybe I can. Here, let me move this smooth real quick. Smoothing it out.
I'm trying to get this top shot together. Hold on. You're cool. On the fly, y'all. Pun intended. Haha. All right, here we go. We're looking at the Dynam Sky Trainer, 50-incher, next to the Arrows RC Sky Trainer, which is probably like 37 inches, 38 inches.
Actually, I don't know if a better way would be to do it like that. I mean, it's significantly, the Dynam's quite a bit bigger.
Oh, totally.
But,
Totally.
Yeah, they're both, I mean, you can't really go wrong with either of them, honestly.
It does look super scale, dude.
Definitely.
Both of them have the scale bells and whistles.
Yep. And if you're looking for a little bit more, Dynam has the lights and it has the front suspension, which is pretty sweet. But if you're looking for a nice little park flyer that has flaps, which is really cool, the other one's the way to go. I mean, there's pretty much a Cessna or Ranger or
for everybody.
Bigfoot.
Oh
or
my goodness.
Whatever you're looking for. It's out there. That's for sure.
Channel 6, man. Yeah, the Dynam's big. I think you'll like it. You really can't go wrong. And they're all... If you like the tricycle gear... if you want rugged durability and you're flying off of grass and you know it, clap your hands. The Bigfoot is probably your best choice because of the Tundra setup. You know what I mean?
Oops, wrong way.
Here, I'm going to go. Let's go. I'm going to go right.
Big dogs there, man. And this thing I had a blast with at like 10 o'clock at night.
So fun, dude. So fun. Wait till guys get these in their hands, because I
can't wait for people to get.
It's just me and Boozer, and I think RC Sailors actually are sitting on one of these.
They are so awesome. There's just so many good ones out there.
Dude,
now,
it's
man.
been great right now in the
crazy.
hobby. I love that. Dude, it's starting to be that time. So because we fly, we got these big planes sitting around with their wings off.
Mm-hmm.
But it's that time of year where it's like, man, I want to go out with them one more time. Because I want to take the Beaver out again when it's not windy.
Yep.
Did you fly it? Yes, but the video was bad.
Yeah.
It's my fault. So, Beaver's going out one more time. The Ranger's done. But I still want to take it out again. On a calm day. It was dynamite and it was nasty.
It was
no stabilizer.
nasty.
If we say no stabilizer, we mean it.
Yep.
We don't lie.
Bare bones.
Christian the Bigfoot. If you fly off grass and you want rugged utility, the Bigfoot is a tail dragger. It's going to take the abuse. Now, I love trikes.
I do too.
So, again, you've got the little Arrows 2S jobber. You've got the 3S Dynam, which has suspension nose strut.
Which is really cool. And a ton of lights.
Ton of lights. This one, did it have a light in the landing light? I think it did, didn't it?
No,
Nothing?
that one doesn't. No.
Man, everything else does. Son of a gun. Yeah, so the Dynam
Lights are super cool too.
It's got lights all over. It's got landing light and nav lights, suspension, And then, of course, it's very affordable and parts availability. Pilot Ryan Media, click Bit Go Hobby. RC Air Marshal in the house. He put out a video, tribute, Blue Angel video that you guys should check out. Ethan RC, Channel 6. Which one are you guys leaning towards? I know you guys are both kind of chatting up about the Cessna. You guys leaning towards the trike, or are you leaning towards, tail dragger style kind of Tundra? Every one of these three right here and the Rangers, except for the small Ranger, the 750 Ranger does not have flaps. But
Yeah. All these do.
all these do. The 1220 millimeter Ranger, not pictured here, does not have flaps. So for flaps, you have the 1800 millimeter Ranger, Bigfoot, of course the Big Beaver on 6S, and then both of these 182s have flaps. Out of the box.
Yep.
Yeah, RC Air Marshal, cool, man. And you know what? Did you put links in the description of your video on that F-18 fix? Because those ball links and that threaded rod, I want for my F-18. My free wing F-18. I want to do that because it made a lot of sense. You guys who have the free wing F-18 or are thinking about it, seriously, check out RC Air Marshal's channel. He did a really slick mod on his and explained it really well why you would want to do it.
I want one.
Love
super
that
bad,
kind of stuff.
So I'm probably definitely be watching the video when I get it.
I'm totally doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. He said he got the links in the descriptions. That's wonderful.
Sweet.
That's wonderful because I got to get them. I'm hoping someone will get them for me and stuff them in my stocking.
I'm gonna get the Blue Angels here as soon as I can. I want that bad girl bad.
Right after you pop on the SU-30?
Yep.
Yeah. Can't win, dude. Can't keep up.
And man, as soon as I get ready to buy one, another one comes out. And I'm
Ethan
like,
RC,
oh,
I
man.
hear you, man. I hear you. And remember, XT60, so your EC3 batteries are going to work.
Mm-hmm.
On that Dynam Cessna 182 deal.
Yep.
RC Air Marshal. Cool, man. Amazon links. You have an Amazon store or you just found them there? Shoot, I need to give you my links for it. Some nickels I let lie. You're still here. Yep. Went shopping and came back.
We can't get enough.
The Valiant is a very good plane. Harpoon Bakery. Harpoon Bakery making me hungry for cupcakes just sitting here.
I can't stop thinking about T-Bell.
T-Bell. I can't stop thinking about my video capture card I want to get so folks truly see how tired I am right now in the future. I use XT-based plugs. Cool. What is the most popular battery size? Boy, it depends who you're asking.
Yeah.
6S is the new 3S for a lot of guys, but there's a lot of folks who are still 3S and 4S. And there's some guys that won't come out of 3S town.
I have a ton of 4S actually, but
I do too.
most of my stuff's 6S, if that makes any sense.
Nice. Farmer Man's going to fly with Tim Toutant tomorrow.
Is he from Canada?
Farmer Man?
No, Toutant. I thought
No,
he was from Michigan.
he's in
or
Michigan.
something.
Yeah.
Ah.
RC Air Marshal's like, man, I don't have a Amazon store. I only have like 25 subs. I'm not quite sitting on a YouTube empire just yet. Thanks, Weaver, for dropping the link to the video on the F-18 fix. Farmer Man out. Peace. Eclairs and tacos. Hell yeah. Says Michael Honeychuck. Throw a 1.3 gigahertz VTX 800 watts. 4S rules. Stay in schools.
I know it doesn't, Dennis. I don't know what's wrong with me. All my darn 6S batteries I'm starting to wear out, so I need to cop some more over the winter time. I fly too hard, though. Every time I have I fly, I'm having fun, so you tend to beat the crap out of stuff a lot of times.
Can we see the battery bay on the Dynam Cessna, Bobby K?
For
Battery
sure.
bay, Bobby K. Let's do it. Lee Davidson Hanger. I'm going to answer this question before I go top view. Hold on.
You want to go top view?
Yeah, I do. I think it's a good idea. What's the best battery for the e-flite F-16 70mm? I have the 4000 and seems nose heavy. Which 4000 do you have, though, Lee?
Because I love the 4000.
I love the JetWorks 4000 is lighter than the Admiral, and that was my favorite battery in that bird. All right, battery bay. So it's a bottom feeder.
Oh, where do I need to go? There we go. So yeah, battery bay, magnetic with a latch. There's the bay.
And
Battery goes right up in here. It looks like it's big enough. It calls for 2200, but it looks like you could probably fit a 2500 in there, depending on what brand.
Right, depending on what brand, but the kind of regular 2200 size.
Yep, all day long.
2600 if it's the same shape. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Um,
Wheels going everywhere because I don't have the linkage.
Right.
Just in case you guys are wondering, but
you'll fly all day long on that bird.
oh, guaranteed. You guys will see the video too. I'll show you how it loads, how it goes, plugs in, all that good stuff. But the battery bay is huge too, and if you want to add a pilot in there, there's plenty of room, and it has the glass windows, which I know all the guys like. So
I think the flap hinges hardware looks pretty sweet.
Dude, yeah, let me throw this back on here. But yeah, the flaps are awesome. Like everything is, bad angle there. But.
Yeah, the Spectrum Smart 4000 probably is also a good battery because those smart batteries are pretty light from what I understand. I think the e-flite F-16 is phenomenal. And I never like to fly it with more than a 4000.
Yeah.
Josh Weaver, I hear you, man. Sunday I'm a bear to deal with for that very reason. All right, here we go. Transitioning. Knowing me, I'll probably change my mind again because good planes are being released.
Happens all the time.
Happens all the time. Zippy, Hobby Stars. George Watts flies pulse batteries.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, that's what I was answering
that's
to.
funny. I just seen that.
RC Air Marshal. Yeah, the old like blue and green batteries, I would agree with you. I think the smart ones the verdict is pretty good in their favor on the smart batteries. But man, I've been flying Admiral batteries for a long time and JetWorks batteries for not as long, but been doing really good with Roaring Tops and JetWorks batteries.
I've been loving those JetWorks batteries. I've just been dabbling in them now since he has, and they're sweet. Those 70C boys.
I love those.
Oh man, are they cool?
I love them in everything.
Yeah,
we
they're
put them
nice.
in. I'm
Nice,
stuck
solid
on the
pack.
high C packs, dude.
Yeah, I am too. I'm pretty hooked on it.
Technophobe says C ratings are BS. When you buy the bottom of the barrel on the pricing spectrum, you're gonna get BS C ratings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to start the battery conversation. I always get frustrated by it.
And Farmer, yes, I fly Gens Ace too, and
some guys like them.
legit. Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't know, I just don't have an opinion. I'm not going to say anything, but I know what works for me. And I know I spent 5 years at Motion. I know it meant a lot to them that what their C ratings said were what they are.
Yeah.
Any reputable company will feel the same way. Their batteries are... I've said no to so many no-name batteries that hit me up on social.
Oh, yeah.
And messages and things like that. I've never heard of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna promote them. So
Don't want to put our name on something.
I'm not doing it.
Bad too.
So, man, I trust the Admiral packs. I trust the RC Jetworks packs, Roaring Tops, and e-flite. I'm trusting the Smart packs. From what little experience I have with them, it's just on the little e-flite F-16.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not going to come out with this smart technology on batteries and they be junk.
Yeah, no way. No way.
This is a big deal.
They put a lot of thought and money into their, I don't know what you want to call it, their process.
Their product and what they say they can do. This smart stuff is, I mean, it's really neat. And I know a lot of you guys have a bunch of batteries that you are in love with. Simply what we're saying is this. We have a lot of batteries. We've flown a lot of stuff. And when we put the 70C Roaring Tops in these things, they've woken them up.
Yeah, they sure have. My MiG especially.
I would call BS too if it didn't do anything, but it totally did.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fly back to back. And it's like, whoa. Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's in a jet or a prop bird. I could tell immediately. We flew the 70C packs in the Beaver that windy day.
Yep.
Muscled through no problem.
Yep.
Tiger Cat.
Oh, yeah.
Was kicking butt.
Killed it.
Every jet we've put them in kicked butt.
They're still firm.
They're still square.
Haven't puffed them, yeah.
And I'm flying because I only have a couple of those 70C packs. Two. So I got loads of other 5000s. And so I'm seeing the performance from the whatever 50C. I think that's what they are.
Yeah, I think
the
so.
Admirals.
Yep.
Black 5000s are 50C, I believe. That 20C, man, is making a difference, and they're the only 500 more milliamp on capacity.
Yeah.
Wild Bill, do I have any Balsa models? I don't, except one e-flite PT-19 that's a 45-inch wingspan, was released to be an electric control line plane if you wanted, or RC. And I'm keeping it because my grandpa, first of all, still in the hangar in Muncie, is a PT-19, but we call it a 26 because it's got the cold weather full canopy, not open. And then a T6. So the PT-19, which I've all been in the back seat of, and the T6 are very kind of special to me. So until I've had every foamy T6 there is. In PT-19s, there hadn't been a lot of choices. Mm-hmm. So that 45-inch e-flite PT-19 is hanging up in my hangar at the shop. And I would love to see a bigger one with flaps and suspension struts, even though it's fixed gear.
Yeah. That'd be sweet.
Dude, it's a ground effect beast. Mm-hmm. They're so neat. And then, but we are about to work this Dynam Smooth, big balsa pattern ship.
Big orange.
Michael Honeycheck, yeah, he carries the Roaring Tops, and then he has his own proprietary line, the RC Jetworks batteries. I go with whatever he's got. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes I want a specific thing too. Like I think I got those 5500s for the FMS A10 in particular. Mm-hmm. I wanted something a little bigger than a 5000 to fly that plane. Yeah, you still can buy the Great Plains PT-19.
I had the big. I think.
How big is that?
I had an 80-incher when I was younger.
That would be sweet.
And it was awesome. I can't remember who made it. I thought it was Great Plains, but maybe not. I'm honestly surprised no one's came out. Yeah, Top Flight.
Was it Top Flight?
Could have been a Top Flight. It's been so long, man, since I've been in the Balsa.
What bugs me about my PT-19 is the ribs are shown on the wings. I want it sheeted. I don't care. Honestly, it could be foam. Make it foam. I don't care. Make it foam and mold that stuff in. It doesn't have to be wood.
Made one foam yet?
I can't.
I wish someone would.
The closest they were, I almost bought it too, was that Fly Baby.
Oh, yeah.
That Hobby King Flybaby was like 55 inches.
Yep.
Had some cool flying wires, and I think was 3S.
Oh, was it?
Maybe 4, but I think it might have been 3.
I'm surprised no one made a foamy super decathlon either. Yeah. Shocked, actually. Shocked.
I would love a big PT-19. I actually really could give a rip about swap meets and stuff, but I keep thinking about trying to find a big PT-19 at one.
Mm-hmm.
And I might even leave it gas if it was gas.
You know what I want really bad?
I'd go gas if it already had one in it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
I'd love a big T-34 too.
Oh, those Mentors are sweet.
I love those.
You know what? I think
reason.
that's why the P-39 did so. I hope the P-39 did well for e-flite. Rick, see you later, man. Thanks for coming over.
See you, buddy.
Oh my gosh, John Barnsley still has his Cox PT-19 from Christmas 1972.
Holy smokes, that's pretty cool.
Sweet action. Carl Goldberg, Lee Davidson hangar, P6E. That's that Curtis biplane, man, right? All right, Farmer Man, see you later. Yeah, man, I want a PT-19. I really almost don't even care if it's gas or not. They fly good like a T6 Texan.
Probably land better than a T6.
I hope it flies a little better. T6s fly great, but on the ground, they're a ground loop beast.
Yes, they
Anybody make it in a T6 was fine in a fighter.
Yeah.
I tell you, that T6 put a lot of guys in bombers.
I bet.
We made it till midnight, huh? 94 guys still?
Heck yeah.
Holy smokes. I didn't even mean it. It's 3 hours in. I didn't even know. Ernst Udet. Man, that dude could fly. RC Air Marshal's talking me out of the gas one. I'll sell the gas thing. Send it to Blosh and put electric on it. I'll get a big old Tomcat from Dynam and call it a day. Tiger Moth is a good flying bipe. Dennis Farley wants a Prometheus. Dennis Farley, I have a feeling that you might want something else in the future. Just hold on.
I do too. Hold on tight.
I've said too much. Ethan RC's, I'm okay with it. Can we keep going? Yeah, man.
I'm in the shop working on the Freewing F-14 landing plates. I might need a set of those. I heard there's a little upgrade for those.
Yeah, he's the guy making them, man.
Gotcha.
He's the guy. That's Dustin Holloman. He's the one making them. I had an F-14, and I wasn't getting to it, and now he's got it.
I couldn't help myself.
I told him, I said, just let me fly it for video, and then we'll get you on video.
I'm going to do a really sweet paint scheme on it, too. It's going to be all dialed up.
I'm glad. I wasn't getting to it, dude. I was not getting to it.
It's already on my bench. I've already started on it. I couldn't help myself.
It's been sitting in the same spot for me forever, and I had to move the thing, and I hadn't touched it. I mean, I couldn't pass up the deal, but
yeah,
I didn't. I'm just not using it. RC Air Marshal, no.
Close.
Just hold on.
What's coming's going to be sweet, I can promise you that.
Probably fly better.
Yes.
I already know fly better.
I already know it does too. I'm glad everybody's saying they love their F-14s because I'm super nervous to fly this one. I've never flown a swept wing, and my buddy Adam's got one. Looks like his flew all right, but I'm just nervous.
I'm going to see if I can get this thing to focus, dude.
Dennis, I should. I still never got to fly that darn Havoc.
What didn't it say?
Dennis said Bobby pound it in the ground just before Ryan gets his turn. So,
the one Bobby's got, the one, there we go. That changed things. Hold on a minute. What's this? Funk. I guess I gotta get in here now. That sucks. The one Bobby's got has the... I think they're the son of a... I think they're the in-runner. You'll have to look, Bobby. The upgraded free wing motors are in it. This needs to focus. Hamana. Hit me now. Sugar pie. Okay. We're like, there's all this middle and no one in the middle.
I was leaving
Big
for the
fat
planes.
head for me. Drinking coffee, 12 o'clock. What's
I'm
up?
out.
You're out of coffee? Shit, man. There's 2 of them here.
Oh, I'm all right.
All right. Olsen Aviation hasn't flown his Tomcat yet. The Prometheus Pitts is a beautiful plane. Have you flown one? Have you seen one? I didn't honestly like how it flew.
I never flew
It's
one.
probably because it cost me money the way it flew on the maiden flight. Mike's like, hover it.
Oh, that'll happen.
Okay. Well, it's not. I mean, I did for a minute. But it's not really for that, you know? Gibson Guitar, no, you copy their letters. Man, it's not Gibson, dude. How many notes are there in music? Like 12, right? It was like 12. Bob, you're blurry because you're way back there.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm stretching out.
No emojis. Would like to see a new paint scheme for the Freewing F-14 Jolly Rogers.
Everybody likes the Jolly Rogers. So the one I'm going to do is one of the Tomcatters. I found one I really like. It's pretty sweet, so I'm going to do the Tomcatters, I think. There's so many good ones out there.
Arrows RC Cub and Arrows RC Cessna. Which one is better? Oh, my goodness. What kind of field do you guys fly from?
What was it again? What was
The
question?
little Cub or the little Cessna from Arrows?
Oh, man, those are... I can tell you what one I like to see more. That Cub is sweet, the paint scheme on it. 182, though, man, I don't know. They're both good. That's a hard question.
I know, man.
I don't know. That's a hard one, honestly, because they both are sweet.
I watched we made videos on them. I don't know if you've seen them, but man, we had fun with both those planes. But I was really pleasantly surprised with the Cub.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked.
I really
by that one,
was.
too.
But I love landing trikes. But I mean, I'm a Warbird guy saying that. And I was just talking, I got off track, but I was thinking like the P-39 was sweet to be flying a trike Warbird that's not a Trojan, which makes me think the T-34 would mentor you were talking about would also be just a good time.
Not to get off subject either, but you know what plane I almost bought the other day?
Okay.
Was the big B-17 from Hobby King.
Really?
I almost popped on one of those. Yeah.
I got a trash can over there if you want to just throw money in it. I'm sorry. Tony Hahn, hey, howdy, Pilot Ryan. Just back from Midway movie. Oh, man, how was it? Don't tell me.
Oh, man, yeah, don't tell me either. I've been wanting to see that.
Don't tell me. One of my it was. My first magazine review I did was a Dauntless. So back then I had more time. There weren't any kids at all. And I read up on Midway. I mean, it was Dauntless, man. Turn the tides right there.
Yep.
So I
actually
really want to see that movie.
I watched a movie the other night called Dauntless.
Okay.
It wasn't that great.
Oh, no.
It was kind of
Channel 6,
I
see you
guess it was
later.
all right, but
P-38.
it was pretty sweet, but I don't know. All in all, it was, I don't know, interesting. Based on a true story, so it was kind of cool, but it just wasn't, it looked like I made it in my backyard. So.
Nice. I mean, not really. If you like B movies.
Yeah.
Ethan RC's like, Bobby, why didn't you buy it?
Well, mostly because something else took a hold of me. It was right. So when I was looking at B-17, it was right when the airliner decided that it wanted to go on pre-order, and lo and behold, I ended up with the darn airliner.
Oh man.
So. Yep.
What are we talking about, Honey Chuck? P-38. Got him. What do you got, Channel 6? See you later, Rhino. Buy both, I say, says RC Stinger. I like your style. Yeah, the Cub and the Cessna, they're cheap.
Definitely.
Inexpensive. Pilot Ryan Media Marathon. 7 notes. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Yeah, I don't know why I catch such crap about that brilliant logo.
What's up?
Oh, I hear it all the time about the font.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing at all. Come on, guys, spill the beans. About what, the movie? I can't. I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. VQ Warbirds. They have a P-38. They probably always have. I don't shop Balsa.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
I just don't shop actually. Balsa. Olsen Aviation. See you later, guys. Thanks, man. It's late, y'all. We'll go. Well, I'm gonna wrap it in 10 minutes or so, guys. Appreciate you.
Got video to shoot tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you, Channel 6. It should make sense to most people who have noticed, the way I've branded myself since 2009. Thank you, Lee Davidson. Yeah, it's Ray-Ban inspired. That's what it is. What did somebody say it was? Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel?
No, it was something else. The new planes. Oh, I can't tell you.
Man. We could tell you, but then we'd have to kill you.
Yep. But then we'd have to kill you. If you were on my Patreon page, you would already know. Right, Dennis Farley? Actually, he just has me on VIP text message status, so he knows. I'm teasing now. We're 3 hours in. I'm teasing. Who? Oh, all right, D. Farmer Man. There you go, Dennis Farley. Check them out. VQ Warbirds. VQ Warbirds, tell them to check us out. You know what I'm saying? Stealth bomber, not that I know of.
Oh, I wish. F-117 all the way. Please, somebody make a good one. Or B-2, I'd be down with either, but F-117 is one of my favorites. Ultimate favorite.
Michael Honeychuck, Patreon doesn't take AIM American Express. Yeah, I don't. I guess they don't, huh?
I don't have a clue, to be honest.
I didn't know. Let's see. Everybody subscribe to Channel 6RC. Ethan RC and Christian. That's who that is. Getting it done. Yeah. You know what, man? Some of these folks tell us what they're working on, and some of them don't. You can't say anyway. So it's like I really don't even care. I mean, it's cool. It's cool to know. I always used to know.
Yeah.
Hangar 51. I'm not worried about you, man. Patreon's cool. It's one of those things. You know me. I try everything. I'm really not worried about it. I don't talk about it too much. My thing, Hangar 51. You don't need to do that. Nobody needs to do that. All I'm asking is if you're going to buy stuff anyway, click through your bros stuff. Click through your bros links.
For sure.
Go to pilotryanmedia.com first and then go. And if you're buying stuff that's not hobby, and you if you buy on Amazon anyway, it doesn't cost you a thing to click through, me to get to Amazon. It didn't cost you nothing. So that's my preference. I'd rather, you're going to get it anyway, take that step and go through our links. And some guys do Patreon, and I appreciate that a lot. Dave Kowalski, Bill Shepard, Mike Kennedy, Dave's RC. I may be missing some. Mitchell Farley, Dennis Farley. Did I say those guys?
I don't know. Anybody we're missing?
There's only 6 guys or so. So I think that might have been it. That might have been it. I could look it up real quick. But I really don't. Stay thirsty, my friend. Kevin Jones, what up? Yeah, Hangar 51, no worries. No worries at all. B2 GWS with new electronics. Stay thirsty. Yeah, I'm working.
Did GWX make a D2 or B2? I don't remember that one for some reason. I had the F-15.
This is early electrics.
I had the F-15.
Michael Honeychuck, thank you. That's right, man. All that helps, guys. It's crazy. It's neat. And it gives me a little bit of power when it's leverage when you're trying to work deals out, where I've been making videos a long time without knowing what really happens on click-through rates and conversions and sales and traffic. And I can nerd out on these numbers now and really leverage that information. So that's why you see what's hot up in here. Really. A couple dudes in a basement chilling with the new stuff in the market like a villain before it's even on the website. FMS had to hurry up and get their stuff on the website, man. All right. Man, 94 still. If you're in here and you didn't give it a thumbs up, consider doing that. Even though you already seen it, if you feel like coming back and leaving a comment, that's cool. But I'd rather you leave a comment on like a flight video. These I leave unlisted unless there's something like really focused in on that we wanted to show. These are too long to let them be public. No one.
Yep.
It's all about the live. So most folks will not, by accident, be like, all right, cool, let's watch a 3-hour live stream.
Yeah.
We have people that do, but they know how to find it. They just go to the channel. It's on the playlist for podcasts and live streams.
Yep.
They can easily find it. But anyhow, Heavy Stable just upgrade to new stuff. Man, I was getting in on that GWS stuff and making them lipo, making them brushless. Because some of the early stuff was gearbox, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And nickel metal packs.
Yep. You had that F-15.
Hangar 51 for sure. Man, yeah, and that's, I mean, look, you have to spend money to make some, so it's all very helpful when you guys do those things. No editing. We really don't cut. That's why you're seeing fuzzy parts in our videos, man. I only cut to save time, but not the flight. Yeah. I really leave the flight alone. If I make an edit at all, it's to transition because the light needs to change.
Oh, yeah.
So you see it better, and sometimes I'll zoom in. If I do my zooming in while we're still standing there on the ground, we're cutting ourselves off. But once it takes off, I'll transition to a zoom in. But we're not cutting out of these videos.
Oh, yeah.
The fuzzy bits are in because you can still hear us talking. And then if we forget to set timers or whatever like that, you can you can do the math.
Oh, yeah.
He took off at 2 minutes. He landed at 8. Well, that was a 6-minute flight.
Yep.
No doubt. But the beginnings, I try to cut it up.
Yeah. Yeah, if anybody's questioning about the Dynam Black Widow 2 on flight times, check that video out. Because I
flew forever on the grass?
Yeah, man.
Well, man, that day I flew it, which we never put it up. I don't think we put it up on YouTube.
And you know how long you flew that?
Well, you flew it first, and then I flew it on the same pack.
You know what
and then
total time was?
Flew it again.
Yeah, 13 minutes total time.
That's crazy.
It was wild. They're super efficient power systems.
Harpoon Bakery, thank you so much for that. You have some of the best camera work out there on flight demos. I've always had great camera guys, and a little bit of me, I think, maybe knowing where to put it for the guys watching. I really, when there's no camera on it, I fly different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But when the camera's there, I do kind of limit the vertical stuff because I know it's harder on the camera. You have to do some.
Yeah.
But
good night, Dave, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Later, Dave. Dave Kowalski, you're a treasure. See you later, my friend. Michael Honeychuck getting a P61.
Heck
Get it done. Michael Breshnev, appreciate that as well. You know what? The thing about YouTube too is like so many people that watch the videos are not subscribers. Mm-hmm. So there's new people all the time, and they are not used to. If they're watching flight videos and then they're new to our channel, they're not used to being talked to.
Yeah. Yep.
So I get a little razz sometimes for talking or these intros at the beginning, but you guys who've been following us, you know what you're coming for. You want that info.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep giving it to you. Yeah. We George Watts, see you later, man.
See you,
Ready
buddy.
or not, the Havoc. Do I like the Havoc? I like it. I liked it enough. I flew it into the ground on like flight 1 or 2 because I was having a blast. Burt Bell, Spectrum battery worth the extra dough.
So here's the
You mean
thing.
the smart stuff, the smart batteries, dude? Is that what you're talking about?
I think I think that's what you meant. And the smart battery only benefits you if you have the smart charger. As far as, I mean, they're nice batteries, don't get me wrong, but if you don't have a smart charger, there's no point, I guess, in getting a smart battery. Because
Keith Christie, see you.
Yeah, because I know those chargers are meant to work with those batteries. They can automatically guess this and that, and you just hit start and it does everything for you. I don't know. I haven't used them yet, but from what I understand, that's how it works. But they seem to be nice batteries, though. Other than that, but
I want to try. I may get that combo with the SU30 with the 5000 smart battery.
Dude, it's such a good deal.
It's such a good deal, man. I want to try it out. So,
I know.
$6.
Yeah, I know.
That's all right. We'll do something. Don't change your format in your flight reviews. It's good to know. As I mentioned, so many YouTubers are calling a flight video review when they give no info other than, it flies so well. Thanks, man. Look, we get called out for that too, but you guys know by now we just enjoy what we're doing a lot, but we're giving you the goods. Mm-hmm. Ready or not, that's yeah, man. And of course I'm no longer at Motion, although you guys still see loads of me and Mike's old videos over there, which is cool, man. Must be working, huh? I appreciate that. There are smart batteries that manage down to storage level when left charged. That's kind of cool.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm anxious to try one. I think they're lightweight, which is how they're getting away with having a 7000 and getting like an hour flight time.
Have you seen those too?
No. Are they little?
So
they're like the size of a 5000 or 5500 or something.
So
right?
Fun Park has one here in town.
Okay.
And I got to see one and hold one. Dude, it might be smaller than a 5000.
That's crazy.
They're like,
because I wondered how they were doing it.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's pretty nuts. Yeah, it's odd to see 7,000 milliamps on a pack that size.
Smart batteries. I don't want anything that is smarter than me. Says, I know my phone is almost insults my manhood every day of my life.
Yeah, and then your teacher always told you, you're never going to have a calculator in your pocket. Baloney.
Mikhail Breshnev. Funny you mentioned Motion. My first vid I saw from you guys was the V1 Eurofighter. Been watching ever since. Thanks, man. Hey, That was my first like Delta wing flight. We waited till the worst time. We did it at Muncie. I was brand new to jets. That was one day we took a bunch of stuff. 64 millimeter things, 70 millimeter things, 80 millimeter things, and then that 90 millimeter Eurofighter. I was scared to death of it. We waited till the worst time of day to do it. The light was awful, blinding. Those things, if there's a lot of throw, can be really very, very, very
Delta
sensitive.
wings are always sensitive with a lot of throw.
But it was neat.
Yeah.
And we pulled it off, and I saved it. If you guys watch, I think that video's still up. If you guys, longest stream I've ever done, we're about there probably.
Wasn't the longest one 4 hours and 12 minutes or something?
Oh my gosh.
Remember that one?
Okay, so 4 hours and 12 minutes, I guess.
Why I remember
usually
that, I don't
folks make it rain, but so 4 hours, Bill, says Dennis Farley. Let me get back to the Eurofighter. Geek in the perimeter. You're not with Motion RC Bummer. Your vids are a go-to source of info for the MRC Jet offerings. Enjoy both you and Captain Mike and your review vids. Thanks so much. Pilot Ryan Media YouTube channel is where it's at now. For last year, we've been putting out content like mad. Instagram's on fire. Facebook's on fire.
And everything, too, not just motion now. So you get the best
Other
of the best
things.
of everything.
Everything. We're busy. We're marketers and pilots.
Yep.
Social media people. It's ridiculous and super awesome. So, yeah, that Eurofighter scared me to death. And if you watch the video, you can hear the throttle on one of the landings just come out of nowhere and save it because I was about to pancake it. But I had only flown hand-launched jets, I think, before that. So we're in Muncie, and I'm learning on a 64 millimeter FMS F-35, and then I flew the 70 millimeter or 64 millimeter thrust vectored free wing F-16, like EPS, old school.
Yeah, I remember that one. That one was scary.
And then, by the end of the day, we did the 80 millimeter F-86, the Intruder, and the Eurofighter, and who knows what else. And you guys basically saw me learn in one group of videos how to do jets. So every time I was screwing it up, and we didn't cut any of it. You see me bounce the snot out of the F-86, too slow, at low rate, bounced the snot out of it, flew around, and then nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Intruder, it got windy, quick, out of nowhere. I don't know how to fly these things yet. I'm super high. I had to go around like 3 or 4 times. And then the Eurofighter, I was saving it, getting lucky. All were neat videos, though. And 80 millimeter 12 blade fans were new to the party. And the sound of them sold them.
I bet.
And we were having a ball because we hadn't ever done... we'd only done little, like, jets that had, like, coat hanger for landing gear. So the fact that they had retracts and suspension, 6S F-86 and A6... And then Eurofighter, we were over the moon to be doing those things.
Dan Cooper, 78. Morning, guys. Just getting ready for work here in the UK. Love your show. Keep up the good work. When will the V2 Flower Meteor and P61 be available in UK?
Probably talking about the Gloucester, huh?
Yeah. So, Dan, what you want to do, go to bitcohobby.com through Ryan's link at pilotryanmedia.com and contact our buddy there, and I'm sure he can figure out a way to possibly get you one in the UK, or check out our Amazon store. It might be a great way for you to get one as well.
That's
with
true.
Lower shipping cost.
That's true. PilotRyanMedia.com. You can get to the Amazon store and BitGo Hobby from there.
Yep.
Which is the way to go.
Early free wing.
That'd be sweet.
Oh, wow. Ha.
Oh, wow. Old Fury?
No kidding.
That's an oldie.
You don't mean the Horizon Hobby one, do you?
Yeah, see, it wasn't the. I remember that one. What was that? 80 millimeter or something?
Was it?
I can't remember.
Man, it didn't have landing gear, or it didn't have retracts.
It didn't have retracts. Yeah.
But that was a F2J, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Colin
it was.
Clohan, yes, we are on. Dan Cooper, we're on. We're like millennials who are able to buy mansions because they play video games and stream for hours at a time, except for the money part.
And the mansions.
We're lucky to afford the Starbucks before the show, but nah. All stock still flies great, Michael Honeychuck says. BitGo gonna put the Meteor back to $299.
I don't know. I didn't know it was.
What's it at now?
Oh, you know what? Maybe it was on sale. It was 9% off, I think. I think they're $329.
We can look.
I don't know. Oh, my phone's dead. Let's look real quick.
Plug it in.
Sweet.
Plug it in. Plug it. How's my TikTok doing? Oh man. Awful, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were 9% off, I think.
So dumb.
And RC Man 77, if they aren't on sale, shoot me a message on Facebook or contact us at Bitco Hobby.
Hobby.
And maybe I can hook you up with something. Just let me know.
Yeah, tell them tell them we sent you.
Yep.
And I cannot get there. All right, I'm trying to find it. Your phone's too dead to find it.
Probably, yeah. It's
$329. Okay, missed the sale. Ah. Yeah, RC Man 77. You ought to go to the. Is he overseas? Is this the guy that was overseas?
No, that was Dan. That was overseas. Okay. RC Man, where are you from? Where are you locally?
RC Man 77. If he's interested in that Gloucester, are there any in stock though?
I don't know. It's been a hot commodity.
It has been. I'm gonna try to find it.
Only place to get one too.
That's right. BitGo, baby. BitGo Hobby Gloucester Meteor. Video Javi. What? No, man. Not Video Javi. Not Video Javi.
Oh, you're right in Michigan? Oh, you're close by. You'll get it quick, too, man. That's what's great. So, Bitco, we're stationed right off Columbus, Indiana. Usually, we ship through UPS, and if you order something, you usually get it the next day if you're close like us in Michigan.
I want to fly that.
I'm right on the state line.
Do we have one, or we got to get one?
Oh, I got one.
In stock. Man.
Beautiful.
Hey. Guys, if you're going to get one, go through Pilot Ryan. What's his name? PilotRyanMedia.com.
And it flies awesome on 4S too. It's a 4S bird.
12 blade fan.
Yep, 12 blade. I almost said props. It's getting late.
Dude, I want one.
12 blade fan units, and it's awesome. That's all I can say.
I can't wait to do the version 2 P61.
Oh man, I got yours ready to go.
I can't wait, dude. Tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, hopefully, and then because that was kind of. I couldn't. I wanted to do the P61 or that Meteor.
Yeah. I don't know if you could squeeze an 80 mil in. Honestly, you don't need it.
You don't need to.
I mean, it's.
If you're going to upgrade it, don't go 80 millimeter fans. Go 70 millimeter fans.
Yes.
6S.
6S. Yes. If you want to boost
probably
it up,
wouldn't mind the weight in the nose anyway, right?
It
go
likes
6S.
It likes nose weight. I have my battery all the way forward. And I'm using a 4500 4S.
Dude, the minute somebody kills a Sukhoi 30, I'm going to snatch up their end runners and put it in one of them Meteors.
Dude, that's a good idea.
That's a real good idea.
That would be a rocket ship.
I need to ask FMS.
I was talking to a guy the other day, actually.
Because that's what they are.
Dan Lowry. I think I posted his picture on our site. He's putting 6S power plants in it.
Okay. Yeah, you did. I saw that.
Yeah. So that would be a good one.
Sweet. Technophobe has a new in-box Air Hogs Titan Looks like a U2 with 4 brushed EDFs. I'm going to modify it with quad motors in the EDFs and make a beast out of it. Sweet.
Should be pretty dope. 6S 4500. Yeah, you could put that in there for sure. With the right power systems.
40-inch wing on that Air Hogs Titan thing?
Holy smokes.
No.
I didn't even know they made anything
You got to be
that big.
talking about that Gloucester.
No, Gloucester is 50
Is
or
it
more.
50?
Yeah, yeah.
That thing looks neat.
Yeah, and it's super long. Like, dude, it's like
It is
you
super
set it
long.
next to my A10 and you're like, holy smokes, it's as long or longer than my A10 is.
The thing is, too, I think you want the nose weight in it, but I still think you want to be also keep it as light as you can.
Yeah, dude, it's so light as it. I mean, it's a jet that actually wouldn't be bad for a beginner just because no power landings. Like, it's so forgiving.
Elevator.
It glides. It's just it's like a trainer.
Crazy.
That's what I should bring out tomorrow too.
Whatever
So
we can
many of
fit,
them, man.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get these little ones done.
So much to do
some
in so
Dynam
little
stuff.
time.
Oh my goodness! And if I don't, I'm telling you what. I'm not sure I'm gonna beat the record, y'all. You talking about 4 hours and some
That's
change?
gonna be hard to do.
That's gonna be hard to do. And if I keep sitting down here like this, I bet my legs cramp up.
Yep, and I can smell
That's-
Taco Bell from here.
That's awful when that happens.
That is.
I can't hardly get up this damn stairs when that happens.
It's comical though.
To get a banana. I'm getting tired enough to put my glasses on.
Yeah, Gloucester's 50.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
I don't use thread locker. Let me answer a YouTube question. You ready? Do you use thread locker on any of the screws?
No.
Let me answer this right now.
Big
No.
no.
No. Only metal to metal.
RC Man 77. Yes, I fly mine completely bone stock.
Never
and,
near plastic.
Get 3-minute flights out of it on a 4S 4500 with
Foam tack.
with throttle management. If you're not pounding it, I mean, if you're in the throttle the whole time, you're only going to get 2 minutes. If you're a guy that just, zips the thing around all the time. I like a little bit of throttle management. I like to shoot touch and goes. And it's a really good windy day plane too. But yeah, mine's completely stock, and I love it. I haven't really felt the need to change it at all, really.
Oh man, we get the greatest.
Yeah, Gloucester. Yeah, 60-inch fuse and 50-inch wing. Yeah, it's a crazy looking bird, but it's sweet. And there's actually a guy that was 3D printing. So the Gloucester that we sell at Bitco was actually like I guess a training platform version from what a gentleman was telling me at Jet Jam last year. He was making 3D printed wingtips for it that make the wingtips curved instead of them being just the straight edge. And I want to say it made it 60 inches, but it was like the one that they started to use towards the end of the war. It was pretty cool. Yeah, he didn't even have one yet. He was just super excited to get one. He saw mine at Jet Jam, and he had his 3D printed pieces in his car with him. He's like, man, do you care if I use this to mock them up real quick? And I was like, of course. And it looked pretty cool on there. So yeah, there's lots of things you can do. I did a custom paint scheme on mine as well. Just one I found off the internet. It was pretty simple to do, and it had yellow on it, so I like to be able to see far away. So it was pretty nice. Ryan's YouTubing over here while he's
Answering
YouTubing.
comments, dude. Answering comments. Some snark face. Why do all of these cameramen fail to turn off autofocus? Here's the deal. This is the toughest kind of photography and videography you could ever endeavor to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've been at it a minute,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I guess it's never out of focus if it's a hat cam. You know what I mean? If you can't see it, it's never out of focus. But when you can see it and you're zooming it and you're trying to follow it and stay with it and put on a show, you're going to go out of focus. And if you want a believable video that doesn't edit that crap out, you're going to have some of it. We are, we go manual sometimes, and then the whole clip is soft.
Yep. It just depends on the conditions too, man.
The conditions, man. Auto is so nice because you can actually zoom and stuff, but you're gonna lose some here and there.
Yeah.
It is hard for something to focus that's always in motion, but you know what? I'm gonna let this thing.
Did Techno call me Steve?
I don't know. But this thing that cost me so much money, I'm going to let it try to autofocus and see what it's going to do. We've done it all. We've tried it all. Usually the guy who says something about these things, if you go look at their channel, they got no uploads at all.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan and Steve, have a good night. His name's Bobby, but whatever.
I'll go with it tonight.
Technophobe, see you later. Aces high, you got that right. Guess we found out who pissed off Ryan tonight. Saline County Clay, most deaf. Yeah, man. The better you do on these things with YouTube, the more liable you are to deal with some dumb comments. It's just how it goes. So, that's what's up. Gunther. What's that mean? I don't know. Man, 1242. What's up with you? 77 viewers in the lounge. You know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button. And if you're lurking and you're not a subscriber, come on now. Let's do this thing. And check out our flight videos for the week. We just uploaded the Motion RC Havoc Speedster before the show, and then Monday we did the FMS Ranger 1800 millimeter, like first flight video in the world. Yep. Right here, that thing's pushing 6,800 views, I think, 66, 67. Okay, Ryan, do it. What? Count you out? Is that what you're talking about? Dennis can't stand it. He can't leave until I say.
It's all right, Techno.
What, for calling you Steve?
Yeah. Steve and Gunther. That was pretty funny.
Okay. He's like, get out of here, man. Michael Brezhnev likes the F7F Tiger Cat video. It was cool. Thank you so much for that. It was so fun to make. Mark Z. Fun. Mark Zuckerberg's here. Holy smokes. Good show, he says. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming by. I know they're long. We look forward to them, though. My goodness. Watch the flight videos. These, oh, my goodness.
I was sad I couldn't be here last week. I was.
We hooked up earlier today when I was at the job still, and could have put on a show there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Dynam trade-in. Great. I have a gently used BF-110 and would like to trade it in for the Gloucester. What do you say? Not how it works, but nice try. Check your email, Ryan. FJ3 80mm free wing and pick a B2 GWS and a storage trailer. Nice. Did you hit me on the info at Pilot Ryan Media or my regular deal? Must be the regular.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
It's the boss.
She wants some T-Bell.
Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, you're the best. We're going to do this thing, man. We're going to go. I hate to. Wish us luck tomorrow. Today was kind of a blowout. We'd like to get some things up in the air for you. Can't wait to get the Sukhoi 70. Remember, do your Christmas shopping if you're going to buy online, man. Bookmark that Amazon store. Go to pilotryanmedia.com and do it. When you use those links, we earn affiliate commissions.
Cobb rods.
And it's super cool when you do. So thanks so much. You know how to find us all week long on social. You can find us on Instagram, BitGo Hobby, Instagram, Facebook, Pilot Ryan Media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. So do your thing. Hobby Zone is not owned by Horizon. No. The Hobby Zone that we work with closely is out of Minnesota. And they are one of the leading online retailers of Horizon Hobby products, e-flite and FMS. But is not Horizon. Stick the wing down. Oh my goodness, Michael Breshnev. We can't wait to see the SU-30 vids either.
Yeah.
Ethan RC, you guys are great, man. You really keep it going. Guys, check out all your favorite buddies here. There's lots of channels here. Cobb and Rods. Channel 6 RC, that's Christian. Ethan RC, check these guys out. These are young guys, if I remember right, doing their thing. Victor Shamulus, always documenting his flights. Wild Bill, been coming around for a while now. Good to see you. Harpoon Bakery, stick around, come back. We do this every Saturday night, 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Tomorrow, you'll see a lot of the same faces over at the Mary Boozer RC YouTube channel. Their show goes down at 8 o'clock.
I need to set myself a reminder for that's loud because Sunday nights is like my editing time. I zone out.
I know. I need to be.
I put on my
I'm
headphones,
hanging out with
and I'm
streams.
just gone. And I always miss Boozer's darn show. And I'm like, gosh darn, every time.
You can't always catch the replay.
Yeah. It's not as
It's
I
not
like to
the
be
same,
in there with
though.
everybody,
I
you know?
It's not the same.
Join in on the shenanigans.
May tomorrow bring you great center of gravity. Thank you. I hope so. Mr. T1035, Skull 901 later. Geek in the Perimeter. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your vids and the show. Well done. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are all subs. There's lots of new ones. I mean, man, we're constantly up 500 a month, and it's 650 this last month, which is just nuts. And I think we're going to hit 10,000 pretty soon.
Heck yeah.
Which will give us the merchandise shelf for our t-shirts and things like that. Of course, pilotryanmedia.com for everything in one place. Sign up for the newsletter, guys. I do try for once a week, but every other week at least. We're going to bounce, y'all. It's that time. We'll see ya. I hate going.
Me too.
We're going to roll in 5. Let's see, get it right. 5. Hanger rats forever. 3, you later. You're too good to be forgotten. See you next time. Stick 'em, monkey pantses. See ya. Bye-bye.